Fortunes are made and lost, all in seconds. Sometimes, you're the one shooting. Sometimes, you're looking down the barrel. A couple bad deals on my friends and I have ended up on the wrong side of a bad situation. One more score, and maybe we can put that behind us. Meat, machines, and magic all fight to be top dog. And us, we intend to come out on top. We run the night.
Hi, hello. We're here. Ian, thank you for the raid and the subscription. Much
Hey, no problem. Absolutely.
Much wow. Fellow raiders, if you're new here, my name's Jabers. We play Tarkov, we play League, we play Shadowrun. Those are about the three things we do here. We'll go ahead and introduce our characters, do a little bit of housekeeping stuff, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So we'll go ahead and start with Hardwire.
Greetings, everyone. I am Travis. I play Hardwire on the show. And this particular iteration of Hardwire is a Decker extraordinaire and drone pilot not extraordinaire, just D's. Just kind of okay a little bit.
Bad D's.
In my spare time, I moonlight as a DJ running an underground club called Lux that caters to a variety of different clientele, including corporate folks, runners, gangers, normal folks, and everything in between. Last time I got my deck broke, and I have a bone to pick with both a organization called the Black Lodge and the GM of this game for breaking my rig.
That makes me nervous that you want to take on the Black Lodge as a decker.
But not the GM.
I'm more nervous about taking on the GM. Yeah.
I ain't worried about Bruce.
Duly noted. Sun Bullets
Why
are
you
just
say
to
that?
introduce
Why do you say
into
that?
the game. Next up, we have the one that's not afraid of the GM, Konami.
Hi, my name is Ian, also known as Ian Flux. I play Konami. Konami is a elven vampire blood adept with a massive chip on their shoulder for a lot of different things. And yeah, Konami is the muscle of the group, both the muscle and the hustle, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's what we do. If Mason decides to pop off a little bit too heavy and get us into trouble, usually I have to come in and either put a blade to somebody or a gun to somebody or the fist to somebody, or you know, that's pretty much my whole job. Be kind of funny, be angsty and mad as technology, and fix Mason's mistakes.
It's a good way to put it. Could have said it better myself. Next up, we have Dobrik Kapoor.
That's actually Dr. Dobrik Kapoor. Graduated top of my class at MIT. I am a dwarven combat mage with unresolved daddy issues. So let's get at it.
We're about to resolve them. Fret
With
not.
with a bullet.
Yeah.
I think this is the last time
Your
I
daddy's
can say
issue
that.
is that he's got a lead deficiency, and we're just going to solve that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. That's all I got to say, chat. Next up, we have Karma.
I don't prescribe lead deficiency.
You sound really far away.
Yeah,
Like
your
you
mic
have
is
a
switched.
separate
It's like,
mic.
What'd you say?
Do we need to switch to someone else while you fix something?
How's it sound?
We sound
Nope.
real far away.
Here, I got you for Karma's intro. What's up? I'm Karma. I do a lot of drugs. I got a spirit dog and a ghost guy. And yo, what's up? You want to party? I don't kill people, but okay, maybe sometimes, but not anymore. High five. Also, do you have any burritos? That's
Better.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, it's better.
there we go.
Discord decided to use my mic instead of my mic.
Oh, yep. That would do
Idiot
it.
Discord.
Yeah.
Been there.
Fucking Discord. On top of what Konami over there said, yeah, I'm Karma, and I don't prescribe lead supplicants. Supplements.
That's the
What I do prescribe is a pass, a fist through your face.
Oh.
all drunken boxing style.
And if you got daddy issues, I don't know. I'll talk you through it or something.
Talking through.
Wow.
I'm the group's shaman. I do spiritual magic, illusion magic, healing magic, and I try to avoid combat stuff. But like I said earlier, sometimes I have to pass a fist to your face.
Seems like you
I
punch
I
through
love
people's
that.
faces, and I love it. Spiritually,
I don't know.
punch them.
Sometimes
Last
is what
but
I
not
do.
least, Mason Reese.
I'm the face. Currently, I'm doing hardwire stuff. Really, you should be doing this. Probably. But yeah, I'm the face of the group. I get us in trouble 99% of the time. Also, blood lover, like Konami there, and I feel like my description was best given by Konami earlier. So
I'm
we're
sorry.
just
I
gonna leave it at
I didn't mean to steal your thunder. I'm sorry.
that. No, you do the job. That's how we do most of our everything we do. Here's the problem. Konami's gonna fix it. All right, go ahead.
Let me sit here and fiddle with this cooling fan. I think is what you have.
It's my wife's
we just let
credit
Ian do
card.
the.
Right. Let the person with no charisma be the face. Let's do it.
It's worked well for you. You guys only permanently paralyzed a child with it, so. What's the
And
worst that can
honestly, I have a modified charisma of 6 now. So, like,
It's not terrible.
I have worse stats.
happen? Right, I have worse stats all over the place. So last time we left off, we had a little bit of tech issues, so we were jumping around a little bit. Side note, last week's episode is currently premiering now on YouTube. We had a splice and slice and all that fun stuff. So that will be uploaded soon, TM, to Mixer. Not Mixer, hello.
Trademark.
wow.
Trademark? Yep, TM. Soon, TM.
Tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow. I don't know. That's up to Donnie when they upload it to podcasts everywhere.
It'll be uploaded 30 minutes before next week's stream when I remember to upload it.
Beautiful. I could not ask for anything more. For the
Appreciate the honesty is what I appreciate.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why we keep them
I'm
around.
consistent.
Right. Tomorrow we will be coming back and playing some Tarkov. Weekend is going to be a little bit weird. Got some stuff going on, so you'll see a little bit less of me this weekend. But starting next week, we'll be back. Got a new job, so streaming schedule should be back to relatively normalcy. As the Twitter said this morning, yesterday, sometime. We run that. It's going to be starting back at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of that delayed show at 10 p.m. So 9 to
It's
midnight.
7 p.m. West Coast time.
It's actually 6 p.m. West Coast time. You're like in between. So.
You can't prove it. Whatever.
Anyway.
Time is relative.
Right. It's all
Time
relative.
zones are fake.
True. Ask Arizona.
Now they know exactly which state you're from. Yeah.
Yikes. But yeah.
Lock your doors.
Uh,
Hide your wife. Hide your kids.
And Hydra.
Yep. So we had some shopping episode going on. We had some preparation. We had some loot boxes. All the things.
We got a boat.
We got a boat. We got a car.
We got a boat car.
Well, let's come.
I don't know about that.
All right.
I don't know about all that.
I think it'll
We're gonna drive our boat car all the way down to Chile. Beep,
I can't wait till
vroom, vroom.
Karma actually thinks it's a boat car and just ends up driving it into the sea.
I'm
What
off.
happened?
You also said it was a boat car.
Yikes. The GPS told me to take a left.
You can't trust technology.
It says hardwire.
The Decker.
I don't trust technology. I know what people can do with it.
That's why I broke your deck. You can't trust it. But we had a shopping episode. Dobrik was able to sort of explain the mission of going down to Chile to go and speak and have some words or resolve some quote-unquote daddy issues and iron deficiency that they're going to be taken care of at some point. They were also able to let the group know that they've been offered a director position as Technology with a hefty sign-on bonus that's still up in the air. As well as if you do decide to go underneath that flag of Technology, that if you give them a bad name, bad rep, that Konami wouldn't leave the island. So
Dramatic.
decisions are still being made on whether or not to go with that. But they also have a boat now, but that seems like a long trip. So we'll see. But we just picked up after the shopping excursion. And I believe that is where we sort of left off after all the sweet, sweet loot boxes from the Crime Brothers.
Are we? I can't remember. Are we affiliated with Crime now? Did we strike up some type of sponsorship deal?
They said they had to speak with the CEO of Crime.
Thought we just got some
you guys
stickers and
saw
koozies.
You had some sweet patches.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, if we keep with this loot box theme, we're gonna start getting sponsored from Activision.
Yeah.
You think Catalyst will start selling loot boxes? Like $1.99 for a little booklet?
One time for the
Let's
one
not give
time.
them that idea.
Catalyst, if you're here,
No,
listen up.
No.
Listen up.
People love microtransactions.
Right.
So
love it.
let's introduce them to tabletop games.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you
only a matter
like
of time.
microtransactions, you should check out the Shadowrun Dice app where you can buy individual dice sets.
if we start,
They got
this,
me.
Critical Role's gonna be like, so there's this cancerous YouTube channel that tabletop gaming.
I've heard worse things. If I'm still getting, publicity from Critical Role is credibility from Critical Role is all I'm saying.
All free publicity.
Right.
Mike Krahulik ran a D&D game once for his friends, and it was in the style of PUBG.
Yeah.
And it was a D&D game, but it was in the style of PUBG, and he
Yes.
had an envelope. It was like $5, and you get the items that are in this envelope. And he was like, I shit you not. You give me $5 and I'll give you this. And Patrick Rothfuss pulled out $5 and bought the loot box.
Yo,
I
I
remember
watched that.
We didn't start it. That's
No,
all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
It is a great Ack Inc. One shot. I would highly recommend it. It's
100%.
Yes.
Well,
It's a good
Bruce,
time.
if you need a scapegoat, I'll jump on the grenade because I have no social media presence
Same. Wait.
whatsoever.
I'm gonna make
And
it
in order to
again.
pay that money, they have to come here, and then we get viewership. This is just a master plan.
Oh,
Are we
no.
streaming, by the way?
Oh.
Because we shouldn't be telling
Guys,
people
we
this.
got to cut stream now. Thank you guys so much for hanging by. We got some ideas to go through.
Hi, my name is Dobrik. I'm a combat mage.
But yes.
Is this thing on?
That's what the red light button means. So yeah, what are you guys doing now that you guys have received loot boxes?
It's rendezvous.
Head back to the Batcave.
Step one. And I've been
You
thinking
fixed
about this a
your deck.
lot. Oh, it's fixed. It's ready to go.
It's true.
And I've been scheming
For 3 hours while you were fiddling.
for an entire week. I don't know what you've been doing. Travis Barrett has been scheming. I have a multi-tier, a multi-step program. It's going to ensure
Sounds like a
Black
Douglas
Lodge is
game.
taken care of.
Just
Part of it, only part of it.
I feel like I've heard this exact same spiel for Ass Technology.
All you need to do, look, we don't need just your blood. You get 10 of your friends' blood.
We could sell it to them saying it's all angry blood, and there we go. Problem solved.
And then they get 10 of their friends' blood. Yeah.
So I ran a Snoop program
Mm-hmm.
when I was fighting the Black Lodge, and
double G?
that stuff is saved to my deck. And now that I have it, I'd like to come through it and see who was sending them what and when.
Beautiful. Do you need to roll anything to...
The information is just downloaded, so it's just there. But it was only so I was in 2 decks for, I don't know, maybe a minute,
Right.
minute and a half, 90 seconds. So
Yeah.
it might have not been a lot. I'm just curious.
Yeah, they received... you obviously got the one text message telling them to... They spoofed a text message to go ahead and turn off the security protocols.
Okay.
A big thing, you did get a couple of contacts with the Snoop. None of them have names attached to them, but you have received 2 comm codes.
Okay. I got 2 comm codes.
You're not sure how useful it will be. You know the more or less the serial numbers for both those decks. So if they were to ever resurface, you could roll a memory to check to see if you know, recognize those decks.
Sure.
But other than that, you were also sort of a little bit busy frying decks, so you didn't get a whole lot of information beyond that.
Yeah, I'm sure I have the nice little code that was them blasting my deck.
Yeah, you got that as well.
Yeah.
Did you get any of their any of their files that they didn't want to be shared? If you catch my drift,
I did get a picture of Mason's butthole that I uploaded to their deck.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's wanted though. Like that's not.
yeah, asked for it.
That's
Who doesn't want that?
the picture
Okay.
that just never stops coming up.
Never.
Not now. I have it now.
Right.
You had it as soon as that picture was taken and we were slave to your device. It was just flooded.
Everywhere. It's
Am I
just-
the one that took it?
Yes, you took the picture.
You stared down the brown eye.
It's not as scary once you get up close. It sounds scary, but it's mostly just the fear of the unknown.
Happy Thursday night, everyone.
Okay, step 2.
That's all it's a-
So, everyone who's not the GM, close your ears. Well, not really, but you're not gonna like what you're about to hear. So, part of this shady underground that I have set up is a backroom poker game for higher ups in corporations. I make a great deal of money off of it. I make a killing. It's fantastic, and drinks alone. I would like to, but there are like audio devices and stuff in there to listen. They're everywhere.
Yep.
I bought a select sound filter of rating 3, so I get to choose 3 words to listen for, or 3 phrases. I'd like to listen for Thralton Cunningham, the Isle de San Martin, and Konami.
Roll your edge pool ×2.
Let's do it. Big money. 4 hits.
4 hits. You don't hear anything by Konami or Dober's father, but you do hear the Isle of Saint Martin. That they have a about a 2-week vacation that someone is going to be taking there. But they've heard and they've been there before and seen. Security is extremely tight. Where they feel like it was one of the safest places on Earth for a corporate executive.
Okay.
How much is the hotel room?
You can find out.
Just kidding.
All right. That's step 1 of my mischievous plan.
Who put the anime voice in Starfinder?
That was JJ
Okay.
with the
I just knew someone was always conceiving plans. I wasn't sure if it...
JJ.
All right. Karma's waiting for the rest of the group. He's done shopping.
Dobrik, I assume the 4 shoppers meet up. We'll go ahead and start handing out these little wristbands. I got you all biomonitors. Just something simple, measures heart rate, life in general. That way, if any of us, are away from one another and we start to experience any trouble, we'll all kind of be connected and we'll know.
Does this count my steps?
Yeah, it'll count your steps. If you're doing an incline, there should be an active workout mode too. You might have to activate that one, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cool. Hypothetically, if I were to put this on my pet cat, would it count their steps too?
Strictly hypothetically, right?
Probably.
I
Are
just
you
know there's...
interested in knowing how many steps your cat takes?
I get discounts on my insurance if I take a certain amount of steps.
All right.
How many steps do you need for your insurance?
Oh, well, there are tiers. 10,000 a day is usually the threshold for the most points, the most rewards.
Okay. I program your device to reach 10,000 steps a day by 5 p.m. in a random order.
Can you
Every
also
day.
program it to lower the amount of calories I eat?
Yeah, and I do that too.
Hey, thanks, man.
That's crazy.
That'll save me.
Very
At least-
healthy.
I'll save me 40 new yen a quarter. A fiscal year.
Right.
Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do before we headed out. I could do the actual construction of it myself, but there were parts I wanted to buy for my shotgun. I wanted to take it to somewhere to get it actually, because I can't do this one myself, but I wanted to get it painted flat black. But then I also wanted to buy neon strips that go in it, and a foregrip for the pump on it. That was all in, it's in weapon customization of Firing Squad.
Yes.
And it's all under custom style. It gives me benefits that way. So the flat black with the neons in it, I was using towards intimidation, so I could use that for intimidation checks now. It would help with my dice pool, I believe. But yes, I want those pieces, so that way the shotgun is now flat black with red neon glow out of the slide and like out of the slide itself. And it's got a foregrip on it, and it's all lightweight now, so it's more maneuverable and such.
Do they have availability on it?
Let me see.
And also, apparently, Konami has never heard of a silent operator.
It's
No,
still
everything-
silent, but it just looks pretty now.
Yeah, everything about Konami is style over function. Foregrip is availability 2,
Okay, that's not a problem.
and it costs 140 new yen.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I should have texted you about this. I forgot because I was playing Civilization.
It's,
Thanks, Donnie.
You've been playing
I thought it was
Civilization
next
for
week.
a week? That's
Yes.
impressive.
Yes.
How that game goes.
It feels about it.
Where is it?
I was
Which
the only
one?
one.
Where are you?
I wish there was like an aggro system towards like the brighter and louder you are, the more likely to take bullets.
Oh, I would love that. Are you kidding me?
I mean, that sort of does exist. Like, if you're shooting a bigger gun or a bigger person, you're typically going to get shot first, unless you're a mage.
Is there a rule to where it's like, hey, it's dark. They're over there somewhere. It's like, well, I don't know, shoot the neon sign. He's one shooting.
Yeah,
us.
I mean, that's just people being smart, not necessarily a rule.
Lightweight is availability 3.
Okay.
And costs 175 new yen.
Okay. So add 10% to both of those, and both those are available because it was underneath that availability 3.
Ooh. And I think that's it.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay.
We got a kick-ass shotgun now, gang.
Yeah. Shotguns.
While Karma's waiting, he actually had a thought, and I'm gonna see if it. I want to buy a Ares S3 Super Squirt.
Mm-hmm.
So, are there any kiosks around that might have that, like a weapon? It's a
Yeah,
weapon. It's
yeah.
a special weapon, exotic.
What's availability?
3, legal.
Yeah. There's a little, looks pretty short, even shorter than Dobrik. Male. That was, or just sitting behind a makeshift stand.
Hey, I couldn't help but notice your is that some sort of like paintball gun? Can I have one of those?
Talking about the
Okay.
squirt.
Yeah, I'll have the squirt. Is that what they call it?
It's weird when you say it like that, but yeah. Yeah, that's sure. Thank you. Actually, he goes ahead and like takes it like. It looks like it was like a faded black, but he just scrapes like a layer of dust off of it, and it looks like pristine black, and he just slides it across, waiting for the cred stick.
How much you want for this bad boy? For your
What-
knowledge, it's 560 base. So
610.
10%. Yeah. Here you go, sir.
Thanks. And he
I
like
had my credit.
has a little like one of those like extra arms that have like the dinosaur grabbers, and just like grabs the cred stick from the other side and takes it, processes the payment, slides it back.
Hey, could you also add a couple of let me see what the ammo is for that. DMSO gel packs. I somehow got all this knowledge. I
Yeah.
googled it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can add it however much you need. Just add
Okay.
10% to the markup cost for it.
Thanks, partner.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna head back to where I was standing, and I'm just like holding this like it's basically a paintball gun. Just cleaning off all the dust on it while I wait for everyone else to join me.
Plan on marking the enemy for us so we can see where they're at. What is that for?
I don't know if I'll ever use it, but if I do,
Fair enough. I mean,
It'll
it
be
seems kind of
silly.
cool.
It'll
might
be
pick one up,
silly.
So I can shoot back.
I feel like that's Konami's reasoning for buying a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'll use it, but if I do, it'll be silly.
It's an exotic ranged weapon, which my spirits have skills for.
Uh-huh.
Don't know why. And it allowed me to deliver drugs into people.
Yep.
I can fill these basically paintball balls with drugs, and blah blah blah.
And we're banned.
Hi.
Okay.
It's like,
Let's go.
bop, 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 bop. Everybody's on long haul now.
Put everyone on kamikaze. See what's the worst that could happen.
This
well,
might
I got
too
an
easy.
entire club full of people if you feel like testing it out.
Oh
I mean-
god, that's the church scene from
From
King's Blood.
yes, Kingsland.
Yeah.
Yes.
um,
Yeah, song and all.
That's kind of what like control actions might be, or control thoughts.
Right.
I'm gonna find Ko after I'm done shopping. Just gonna be like, so we definitely need to find some work because I think I simped out and I bought way too much shit for Kyrie.
I mean, okay. We're gonna get paid from this job anyway.
Like,
Like-
I walked in here with like 27,000. I have $2,000.
All right, so give me the rest of your money.
Give me the cred stick.
Yeah, you have to ask me if you want to buy something from now on.
No. I'll just be like, no. I mean, this was the most expensive thing, and I hold up a comm link that was $8,000.
Fuck. What?
That's more than all the burners I've owned combined.
And then I hold up my P90, and you're like, look, P90.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then I have the second P90 that looks identical.
She said a pistol, dude.
No, she said no, she didn't. I distinctly remember her saying like an SMG or something.
Yes.
I said anything automatic.
In my head, you were gonna get her like a little like auto pistol, like a Mac 10.
Like a P90.
Like a
So,
P90.
Point of
I mean-
order. I already paid you guys for this job. You already got your 5K.
Oh,
I thought it was like half now, half later.
I mean, I do have half later, but I was kind of expecting that to be like travel and expenses if we don't want to go with Aztec.
Oh, that's
But
really
if
fair.
we do want to
I
go with
I
Aztec,
didn't add the 5K, so we're good. I have $7,000
Okay,
$1.
Okay, cool.
or yen, new yen.
$7,000 reduce.
Slang specific to this club.
Oh, gotcha.
All right.
Casheroos.
I mean, dollars still exist. They're just not worth like anything unless you go to certain parts of the world.
All right, so you got her a gun, you got her a comm link. She
Yeah.
said that she's down to give it a shot.
Yeah. I got her a gun, a comlink.
I mean, this sounds like a great day for Mason. You got to buy a new comm link, you got to build a new gun, you potentially get to kiss a girl for the first time.
Okay, all right.
First time?
Hold on.
The phone, I don't give a shit about. I walked in and was like, "Give me your best," and he was like, "This one," and I was like, "Cool, grab, pay, walk out." Like, I don't give a shit about that. The gun thing, I took my time in building that one. That one was fun all over again. But that's it. That's all she got was a gun and a comm link.
All right. And then when we get back, it's a big old smooch, right? Like, come on.
This is awkward.
Is it though? I'm gonna text everybody. I'm gonna text everybody, including Kyrie, and just be like, "Hey, watch out when Mason gets back to the club. I think it's Smooch City for him and Kyrie.
She has
So just
no phone. I have it.
I put it like on her number that I have, so that when she gets it, it's already gonna be on the phone.
It's gonna delete it.
All right, I got everything I need, and I'm gonna show Mason all the new parts for the shotgun. I'm like, cool new gun.
What's the neon light mean?
Oh, the neon light. That's gonna go in the slide.
No, what? No. So it has no purpose?
It looks cool.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. That way, if
I'm
okay, if
actually
somebody
kind of intimidated by it.
right. Thank you, Dobrik. If I muscle up on somebody, I'm like, tell me what the hell you know, and that light comes on, it's like whoop 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 whoop, whoop, like blinking at them all crazy. Then you'd be like, oh damn, is that a shotgun or a laser gun? I don't know.
Yeah.
Are those laser rounds that you got fit in your laser gun? That'd be pretty
Oh,
cool.
that'd be so cool. But no, those were those were what but baby 9mm rounds.
I have those.
Yeah.
They're made for long range accuracy in my pistol. I don't really know the purpose of this.
Well, you go out and then up 45 and then bap 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 bap. And you just arc it in there.
And then you can catch the bullets. At that point, they're so slow.
You're hitting stuff out like 250, 300 meters. Just like.
Did they teach you ballistics?
Okay, so kind of IRL side note. I know a dude. I used to go shooting with a dude that could do that.
I mean, yes, but at that point, the bullet is keyholing and spinning like this, and when it hits the target, you have a good chance of it going and just bouncing off.
No. But anyway, are we ready to go? Because
You going home or?
like I was thinking we go back to the club. I'm good. Is everybody else good?
Yeah. I got these cool glasses.
Have we all met up?
Yeah.
I'm still here polishing my paintball gun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go.
Also, on the drive back, can somebody get food? I need you to describe what it tastes like to me.
Dude, you
Please.
gotta give up. You gotta.
What do
give
you
up.
want me to eat?
Whatever sounds good to you. I just need to know what it tastes like, and it's not healthy. I have a little bit of an issue with food now. God, do I miss it.
I feel like if I went on Konami's Twitch, he would just be following. They would just be following nothing but like mukbang channels. He just watches them eat all day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alrighty.
I feel like I need a
Mace,
bingo
you want to go to
card.
the Stuffer Shack?
Yeah, that's fine. Just a little quick beep beep past the stuffer shack. Also, is my suit ready?
Yeah, we had to kill time, so
Yes.
depending on how long it is, we got to go kill some more time.
Yes. It was plenty of time to kill. Your suit is ready.
Yeah, it probably took me a while to build this gun because I built it in the gun shop. I was like, "Where's your bench?"
Yeah, I mean, it was at least 3 hours because to do everything you guys have been with between the shopping and building and suit making, that Hardwire was able to fix his deck as well as do some reconnaissance. But you guys were able to get that taken care of. It has been roughly about 3 hours. You guys stop at the Stuffer Shack, pick up some food, and begin to head back to the Batcave.
I'm gonna just kind of smack Konami on the shoulder and kind of point at the glove box. And when you open it, you find 2 packs of blood.
Delicious.
I'm gonna save this blood for when Dobrik is eating and describing the things that he's tasting to me.
I'm gonna get the greasiest plate of nachos and cheese.
Oh my god! Yes.
You just like dip it, like twist it around, watch the cheese drop off a few times, then
And I'm just gonna take like a sip out of this blood pouch, just like.
And
Oh, yeah,
Alvin Karma's already eaten. He's just watching Dobrik like. Maybe I could get a little bite of that.
Hey! Let me
Dobrik
catch
will
a
dip
flavor
some
one
cheese,
time.
put the chip in his mouth and lean forward.
I don't like it.
I ordered like a pack of. It's supposed to be for like companies, for you can like make your own Capri Suns. But I just ordered the straws and I taped them to each bag of blood. That way you midgets could be like.
That's so gross.
That's so gross.
Um,
I love it.
I had to get the thicker straws because it's kind of blood's
right.
not that
Especially
thin.
depending on how long the blood's been sitting there.
You just shake it up.
Add in a little bit of fresh blood if you need to.
No.
Just-
Nobody wants to drink coagulated blood.
All right, moving on.
I mean,
This is
actually,
getting gross.
It's like a fruit roll-up.
yeah, cook it.
It's like a gusher.
Dobrik's
Actually.
now thinking of coagulated blood recipes. I'm like, okay, I could do some
Imagine him like
trifle
smushing it
thing.
down. He's like, fruit by the foot.
I need to get like a little like nitrogen cooled like cooler and make little like ice cube blood cubes.
You can make little shapes that look like pizza toppings.
Yeah, so I'm just like little like
This isn't even bad. This is fine. Yeah. It's an
It's a little
entire.
bit like nickel, but
and
yeah,
you know what?
Entire,
Figure out a way to
culinary
make like
experience for you.
figure out a way to make like blood like gummy snacks. But I feel like the gelatin in it would actually disagree with my vampire
It
body.
absolutely would.
Damn, never mind. Moving on.
You would have to take like coagulated blood, like and inject regular blood into it to make like a gusher.
I don't like gushers anyway. So
What?
like
Love gushers.
This entire conversation has ruined all food for me. I don't want gushers. I don't want pizza. I don't want pasta. I definitely don't want a Capri Sun.
Right.
I have Capri Suns downstairs.
I'd
Yikes.
recommend getting rid of them.
But you guys
Oh,
have
man.
arrived nonetheless back to the Batcave.
before we left, I should have grabbed my what's it called? My crime de truck sports
Mm-hmm.
truck.
You could.
Oh yeah, we should have claimed the boat also.
Yeah.
So you know what? Before we left, I said I'll catch up with you guys later, and when we get back to the Batcave, I arrive in my de truck.
Pulling the boat on a trailer. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I knew.
I don't think that's towable, fam.
No,
Don't
but that
hold
is.
off on hitting the boat until we've got a place to keep it.
Yeah.
I knew you all would outfit the Batcave eventually. I knew I didn't have to put anything in it.
There's just a yacht in there, like for no reason.
Just there.
Right.
The Bat Yacht.
The bat yacht. So we keep
Where
calling
do
this
you park this?
we keep calling this the Batcave. Do you think that Batman that used to run with us would also call this the Batcave, or would that be offensive?
Probably. He helped me make it.
I don't
Oh,
know
did
what
it?
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Name like
Oh.
Blue Broman.
Red Ronin? Yeah. He and I
Oh.
are still on talking terms.
Blue cattle or something like that.
Yeah, that one.
I think I talked to him all of maybe one time, and then he's just like, "I am the night," and disappeared.
Would
I
you
meant
say
to get
they
his
ran
phone
the
number.
night?
You know,
Bastards.
the weird thing is his instincts about this group, spot on.
Yikes.
We went downhill
What
quick.
did he say about this group?
It only
Kinda
took a week in
curious now.
Toronto.
Who was this guy?
Yeah. Oh, he had like a super strict code of honor that was like, yeah.
Yeah.
The moment anyone was a vampire or a blood anything, like
It's gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us take our rules more strictly than others.
I'm just gonna put it out there. Toronto was a traumatic time for everybody, and you do things to cope sometimes.
You do things to survive, really.
Also that.
It's not a judgment. I'm still with this group. That's fine.
I heard so much pain in that statement.
It's fine. It's all right.
Everything's okay.
Had to create a vast criminal empire to make sure everybody stays safe. It's fine.
You were gonna do it anyway. Don't lie to me.
So we need to go to like hotels.com or Trivago?
Yeah.
Trivago.
Yeah. Well.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kayak.
Yeah.
because we're back at the
kayak
yeah.
around here?
Yeah,
So it's just
Kyrie's
ask
still
Kyrie.
working on her computer.
Hey, Kyrie, did you find us any like a travel or anything to the place?
Was I supposed to?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were trying to look for a guy who knew a plane or
Yeah, he's
I don't
supposed
know.
to be looking for a smuggler.
We're not walking there.
Oh,
We
right,
did.
right. I have one
Unless-
contact who seems to still be in touch. But they're not the best smuggler, but they're not the worst.
I like those odds.
or we could always go under the flag of Aztec and not screw anything up.
I think that's all. You know what? I'm gonna vote with whatever the path of least resistance is, and that's what we're doing. If that means I have to put on a happy face and play nice with Aztec for like right now, sure.
I mean, what does it
big thing is
change?
just-
Go ahead.
I mean, just the way onto the island. So, from what I was told, there's only one dock for this place, one way in, one way out. So, if we want to smuggle and parachute our way down, or find a sneaky way onto the island, we can do that. Or if we go under Aztec, we're going right in the front door under the guise of a big corporation.
We already got the permission from Aztec, right? Metagame outside.
Yeah, outside, yes. I just have to give him an answer by tomorrow whether or not we're going to be taking it.
It seems like the most direct way down there. So I mean, if it saves us time and money, then sure.
Well, I mean, I don't really trust these schmucks, but what do we got to lose besides our dignity?
Yeah, I don't know what to expect really when we're down there. I haven't scoped out the place either astrally or otherwise, so I'm not sure what we're looking at. I wouldn't really know where to find it. I haven't even looked it up on a map for Christ's sakes.
I mean, once we hit the ground, I would expect, because like we'll be on Aztec's terms there. So they said if I act up, or if we act up, I don't leave the island. I would expect at least one attempt to get us to act up.
When's the last time we haven't?
I don't know
acted up?
if you've not sure if you've heard the term gaslighting, but definitely might be a thing down there if Aztec wants you to
I'm not sure we need to resort to arson.
I've seen those YouTube videos. It's where they.
That took me a second.
Like, I mean, we could go to the island and I could play the role of assassin here. Point me in the direction, and that way I could be like, look, I didn't do anything wrong. I just did the job that y'all brought us down here for.
The man covered in neon lights and a red jacket just says, I'll play the role of an assassin.
Yep.
Now, I would like to point out, you can hire a loud assassin.
That's called a hitman.
Is it not still an assassination?
I believe an assassin, usually you're not supposed to know the assassin was there.
I'll point to the bag that has the disassembled, like Shiawasa arms in it, and go, I also have the rifle.
True. But they're going to be like, oh my god, a gunshot. He's probably that dude up there in the red.
Did you just
Definitely
arrive
right.
here? Yeah, like 30 minutes ago.
Then,
Don't you have neons on your helmet?
yeah,
You don't.
those are toggleable.
It's true. The things
Can
are
you
talking.
toggle the shotgun one?
Listen, Konami has a dark mode.
Yeah, dude,
Except
y'all
minus
out
the jacket. Minus the jacket.
y'all out here watching me walk around in like day mode.
That's true.
Game mode.
I imagine just like a cool cutscene where he's just like walking down an alley. He's like going dark mode or going silent, and as he's walking, he just like is bright, and then as soon as he hits like the edge of a shadow, he just disappears.
I mean, we haven't had to have me do it yet, but looking at like okay, a little bit of metagaming here. Looking at my stats, my stealth dice pool is 11.
Maybe we should use stealth.
Here's my stealth.
So like
I will research the Isle of San Martin.
I think the last time I used
Roll a
stealth, I
matrix
got
search.
riddled with bullets.
It's true. It's true.
By the
don't
way, you are still boosted with intelligence right now, or logic. Sorry.
Your
Hardwire.
brain boosted.
You got a brain blast.
Brain blast.
4 hits.
I'll be back in a second.
4 hits. 4 hits. You pull up. There is a wonderful website for the island of Saint Martin off the coast of Chile. All rooms must be booked in advance by a typically a CEO or a corporation of some sort. But walk-ins may be available. Walk-in price is $20,000 per night. But it does include a own cottage off the coast, room service, Wi-Fi, and pretty much an exclusive experience.
I take the amenities screen and I pop it up on everyone's device. And I say, is technology flipping the bill?
I mean, as technology has their own way of getting us in there, I'm not sure if it includes this, but I still have 25K in the group fund to get us where we need to go if we don't want to take that route.
I mean, you wanna have a good time? Call him, tell him it's gonna be a thing, and then let me talk to him.
Can I also throw out the idea of we do both? You know, just playing the wild card here.
I mean, we also had the idea of calling them and telling them to send the plane, but we wanted the plane to be empty except the pilot.
Yeah,
That was another option.
So say we accept, but we have demands.
yeah, we accept, but we have terms, and the term is what was just stated, and I want to talk to him real quick.
Term is terminal.
Oh, and a
I
charcuterie
don't like
board
that
for Karma.
Face right now.
In a what?
Oh,
A charcuterie board for Karma.
Oh, that's
Did
what
you
I
say
said.
you don't?
That's
Negotiate.
what I
you
hope
say
you
you-
said.
You don't trust my face right now?
I said I don't like the look on your face right now. It's so get a little schemy look going on to it. I don't
Why
know
would
what to
I?
think.
Why would I ever scheme when it comes to De La Rosa? Like,
Church intentions.
Right.
it's not like you're gonna get them on the phone, say our demands, they'll accept the demands, and then I get the comment. I just go, "Fuck you," and then hang up. Like that's not like. Why would I do that? That doesn't get anybody anywhere. But it's funny as shit, though, right?
Well, I can. I mean, if we're all on board with this, I'll go ahead and give him a ring.
All right, I'm gonna go over by where Kyrie's working, and I'm gonna just be as far away from that as possible.
You go ahead and give him a ring. He answers on the second ring. Well, hello.
Hola, De La Rosa. So we've thought about it. I will accept the offer to go under the flag of as technology to the island. Still have not decided on the other offer that was on the table. Again, I'm going to wait until after the mission to inform you on that. But it seems like getting in and out of this island's a little bit more difficult than we first anticipated.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to do. But that is not an issue. When would you like to leave?
I think we're going to leave sometime midday tomorrow. Give us the night to plan, prep, and then get out of here. We do have a few questions. What is our cover, Aztec? Why are we there? Who are we going to be with? What's the story?
You guys will be escorted by a single Aztec employee, as you will be interviewing and mingling to see how you would fit as a director for Aztec Technology. So not too far off from what would be actually happening.
So we would be flying down with this person and this one person alone, other than the pilots, of course.
I mean, there would be the two pilots, the onboard chef, the flight attendant, and this and other individual. Yes.
All right. Deborah thinks to himself, all right, one-on-one numbers, we could take that. Okay. That's enough. And out of my own
I call
curiosity,
pilots.
who would this employee be that we're talking with?
Yeah, he's Miguel Rodriguez. He is one of our best headhunters. People know him as such, and so it brings your status up to be seen around with him.
I Google that name immediately.
Immediately. Go ahead and roll matrix search for me. As for the rest of your entourage,
3 hits.
perfect.
We will be on our best behavior.
I would expect nothing less from a possible director, but I'm not going to lie to you. There will be eyes. But you guys will be welcome guests on the island and free to intermingle and see what activities feel needed. There is no having to worry about who you are there. As far as anyone else knows, you're probably there on business or security for someone.
All right. And then who do I need to reach out to as far as travel, things of that nature? Should I just give you a call, let you know when we're ready, or are you going to send me an itinerary?
There will be an itinerary included on the plan.
All right. Just give me a time and an address, and we'll be there.
Yeah, go to the As Technology headquarters tomorrow at 4 p.m. and your plane will be ready.
All right. One more thing before I go. And Dobrik will look over to Ko, give him like a little nod, and then I'll toss them the phone.
Della Rosa, you know who this is.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Don't. Come on. You really gonna make me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we have beef currently. You and I know for a fact that we do. Don't try to act like we don't.
I think we have blood between us now.
Yeah, that's a better way to say it. Well played. I need to know one thing. Since we took this as a group, there's gonna be no fuckery in my direction. So I promise to be on my best behavior. You got to promise to be on yours.
As Technology is always on their best behavior.
Sure, bud. I guess that's as much of an answer as I'm gonna get. All right, and I'll toss the phone back.
Oh, sorry, dropped it. Yep, that's it. We'll see you tomorrow, 4:00 p.m.
Hey, let me have a word
Brighton.
real quick.
Sorry, hold on one more second.
What?
Just put it on speaker.
I'll toss the phone over to Karma.
Yeah, Can I get a large pepperoni?
Yes.
Extra cheese. You guys want breadsticks?
Yes.
Yes.
Cheesy
Chicken crust.
wings.
Cheese and crust.
Did the vampires say
cheesy
yes to
crust
bread?
breadsticks. That'll be all. Dobrik will handle the payment.
Okay.
All right, yeah, you can go ahead and deliver the item to Click.
Dude, you're not gonna get hired.
Got him.
Yeah, probably not anymore.
You
To be honest, I really wasn't planning on taking that job anyway.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, but if you.
But
let
also,
him
I
know
now.
that, if he's like, see, if he hangs in front and goes,
Well, right now
he's
he
not taking
just.
this job. Let's just kill him.
See, right now he just thinks we're a bunch of idiots. And let's keep it that way, He'll underestimate us.
That was the plan,
In a
right?
position at As Technology, and you're like, you got that pizza pie, dumbass. Like he's gonna be like, all right, well, I got hired.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
If there's one thing that we have on our side,
It's stupid.
De La Rosa underestimated me one time.
One time for the one time.
Right. That underestimation still almost killed me, but it didn't.
It was almost a good estimate.
It was almost a good estimate, but it was an underestimate nonetheless.
You also took a 50 cal through your shoulder.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about that. That was one time. That was
Perfectly estimated that time.
Second time.
That was the other time he underestimated me.
That was Aztec, but that wasn't an underestimate. That wasn't an underestimate. That was just bad luck being bad.
You weren't even a vampire then, and you took a 50 cal
Yeah,
through your
dude,
shoulder.
dude, bulletproof.
As you're like, fine.
As all of my joints are just stiff and painful now because of all the surgeries. If I wasn't a vampire,
Right.
He's like, why'd you become a vampire? He's like, wanted to get rid of.
So the plan is we're gonna head downtown 4 p.m. tomorrow. Meet up at the Aztec HQ. I don't know if we're gonna meet with our contact, but it's going to be one Miguel Rodriguez. He's going to be our contact. He's going to be the one interviewing me for this position. It's going to be our cover. As far as the plane ride down there, we got 2 pilots, a chef, and a flight attendant, and then Miguel. So as minimal as possible, I'm taking. Apologies, Konami. This is a board, so there's probably going to be some good food. But again, if you want to live vicariously through one of us,
I'm gonna.
Had me at
so then we're just gonna maybe bite curious. Who knows?
Bite curious.
Then I figured we get there Thursday night. We've got the weekend to kind of scope, see what Thralton's schedule is going to be. If we want to do this on the hush hush, just kind of see what they're up to. I don't know if Hardwire can. If he has any type of itinerary we can download, hack into, or what, but we just want to do this as smoothly as possible, or else maybe not all of us are going to get out alive.
Well, this place that we're going is basically a fortress for all corporate types. It's where they go to hang out with each other and not worry about getting killed. So I'd imagine it's going to be pretty tight security. We'll have to figure out more when we get there. I'm hoping we get a nice room. That way I think we're going to need some time to figure this out.
Sounds like we should play it cool and try to be some business types.
It's a good thing it's a good thing we bought those.
I've already
suits
got my
that we
suit.
did.
We look the part.
Yeah. Downside is if we're wearing said
We
suits,
better.
like Mace and I can't go outside.
Maybe you guys
During
should
the day.
hang out until night, or like.
I
show
mean,
up to the party.
I imagine this place kind of has a pretty vibrant nightlife anyway.
Probably.
You got 3
but,
hits on that
I'd
matrix
say
search there. With 3, recently acquired by As Technology. Recently, as in probably about 3 years. Left. Born and raised in Chicago. Left after the bug incident. At that point, was working with Ares as a minor wage slave, and then was able to be sought after by As Technology due to his bubbling personality.
I don't like that. I don't like any of that.
People.
Something feels hinky about this headhunter.
What do you mean?
I mean, wage slaves don't get headhunted to headhunter positions. Promoted from within, I could see.
Anything on his background you pulled up that might be of weirdness or coincidence?
It didn't seem like it. I'm just saying, be careful.
Yeah.
Wikipedia doesn't usually use terms like bubbling personality.
True.
Oh, speaking of bubbling personality, and Derek will pull out his last biomonitor. I got this for you. It just keeps track of your heart rate, blood pressure, body temperature. Just in case things go wrong, we'll all know. And now we've got matching friendship bracelets.
What?
How much was that, by the way?
It's like 250 something. I don't know. I paid for it all.
I mean, I want to get one for Kyrie.
Oh, you want to get another one?
Oh my god!
I could get another one.
We can slave it to his deck, and then if like her heart rate goes up, or like she like gets critical because she gets kidnapped or something while we're out, he'll be like, "Hey, Kyrie got fucked up." And we'll be like, at least we'll know.
It was 300 new yen. I've got a contact though, so I might be able to get one at a discount. How quickly were you looking for one? I mean, we've got until 4:00 tomorrow.
Just send it to the bar club.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like a
I've already
PO
got
box
12
or anything,
steps.
hardwire.
Do I have a what?
like a PO box or any place we should send this to, an address for this place.
The manager of the club can take care of that.
All right, cool. I will Amazon it over.
Okay, I'll tell Mr. Miller to take care of it.
Dude, you sound so badass over here running a club. Oh, Mr. Miller will handle that. Yeah, wipe your hands of it and be done with it. Ooh, so this whole time I'm also just like Googling things on my comm.
Uh-huh.
On my comm, like, it's just like, all right. So I narrowed it down between the next, like, there's 2 choices for the next gun I buy.
More? What do you need more guns for?
Because there's a whole weapons rack that can be filled, and you never know.
I feel like I'm dreaming, or maybe JJ is ill. I've never thought I'd hear you utter
Why do you need
any
more
character
guns
you
for?
made ever utter those words.
Mason is a practical man.
That's fair. That's fair. I like it.
He
I
raises
like
the
it.
peanut. He's like short range, medium range. He reaches in the back wing. He's like long range. He's like handheld. He's like, I'm done. I don't need anything.
Rocket launcher.
Right.
Yeah, since I was 13 years old. I don't.
All right, now hear me out. Because y'all were talking mess, saying that I'm a little too loud, right?
Yeah.
I got the perfect answer.
Super squirt.
Silence.
Crossbow.
Now that's a good weapon.
It'll kill vampires.
Does it shoot explosive arrow tips?
And the first thing I looked up.
I just saw like I've literally just been like scrolling, looking at like guns that may or may not be available in the area. It's like DoorDash for guns.
Because I mean, you're not going to be able to carry your entire armory to every single gig. So at what point
Not
are
with
you
that
going?
attitude.
At what point are you going to be like, I should pack the crossbow? Like when?
We're going to Chile. We have to
Okay.
be quiet about it. I should bring the crossbow.
We have suppressors.
Yeah,
What
but
if
even
we run into
suppressors still go.
vampires?
Suppressors still go. T-t-t-t-t-t-t. Crossbow goes. Psst.
I'm sorry. Are you still thinking suppressors are back when guns were made? No, dude. These things are like silent now.
Either way,
You notice
It
that
leaves
whenever I
cases
shoot
on the
my
ground.
gun, none of you are going, ow.
no, you leave cases on the floor.
I don't.
Crossbow?
I have caseless ammo.
It's true.
I didn't know that.
I definitely think it fits the theme. You know, if you guys are going vampires, you know, maybe get some like chain link armor,
all right.
some wooden
Fine.
spikes.
We
Let's go all
said-
Van Helsing on this.
We said no to the crossbow because apparently that's not practical enough. I'm thinking about
Gave
like a
you
new.
every reason why you don't need it.
I'm thinking about maybe a new day, like a new daily carry, that like for like when I'm out and about. What do you think of the Nemesis Arms Protarian 2?
Hold on. Let me see a phone. Let me see it. Let me see it.
I'll pass it over to you. It's on page. It's on
you
page
just-
18 of
Of Fire
Fire
Squad?
Squad.
A fire squad?
It's solid gold, and it has a blade off the front of it. It's a heavy pistol.
Yeah, it's a good daily carry.
Yeah.
Hey, while you guys are talking about guns, check this thing out. And I hold out my paintball gun.
That's
Yeah,
pretty spicy.
yeah.
I like that. Yep,
It uses 2 hands. That's
There we
pretty
go.
Big deal.
that's a big deal for you. It's not a taser.
Wait.
Yeah.
Nemesis arms. Wait, is it the
I'm thinking I
golden?
could put
Yeah,
my
it's the
pepper
gold
spray.
one, the blade at the bottom.
Yep.
I think I could put my pepper spray in each one of these bullets.
The look on your
Why?
face says you want one too. I think we should all get one. It should be like our thing.
So, no.
Page 18 of Firing Squad.
For meta reasons, does anybody have exotic weapons?
No, I do not.
Just your spirits.
Of course not.
But you're gonna cut yourself every time you holster that thing.
What's it called?
Debatable.
The Nemesis Arms Praetorian.
They'll heal it
2.
back.
Yeah, it'll heal back, no problem. And have I ever cut myself with any of the other blades that I use
Not in front of us.
on accident?
I mean, I could easily see you doing that when like you're sharpening it, and you're like not telling them that happened.
Well, I mean that's
It's-
just
it's-
the hazard.
Is it that great? I mean, it just does 3 damage.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, but it's solid gold.
okay, blame
all right,
and
I get it, I
fashion
get it.
is not gonna put people down.
Can you
Yeah,
meta
but-
game like ask Josh get it silver and then it'll do damage to like vampires and shit? That'd be cool.
We're not,
make it
we're not
cooler.
vulnerable as silver. Like I could take a silver
think-
bullet the
are you
same as I
not?
can take. No,
No, there's no allergy to silver or anything.
I think that's 5th edition.
your
Yes.
your
Damn
lead
it.
bullet versus
wooden
the lead
bullets,
silver
however.
bullet is just a more expensive bullet.
How about a wooden
All right.
bullet?
Get it
Let's
in wood.
let's hear from
do it.
probably the only rational mind on this subject in the room. Hardwire. Should I buy this gold ass gun?
Are we back at the club?
Yeah, you guys have
Yeah.
been back.
We've been back at the club.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm actually we're just outside my my DeLorean.
Bumping.
Just kicking it.
What does
Like-
it do?
It's gold and it has a blade on it
Uh-huh.
and it's cool looking. And I'll show I'll flip my colleague around and show you a picture of it.
Do you have one?
I don't have one, but I could probably find one.
Oh, well then why not?
I love that. I want to
not
start
expensive.
looking to see if there's one available for purchase. It's availability 3 and it's legal.
I will go ahead and roll that real quick.
Hardwire said I can get it. I'm looking.
I mean, it's your money. You do what you want.
Kyrie speaks up. So, this island.
Oh yeah, we have a job.
Yeah.
Don't need to be smuggled anymore. Good.
Well, I heard that, and I have ears.
Say cheers.
Cheers? No, but
Sorry.
can you really trust
Dad joke.
Aztec?
Oh, we can't.
No.
So you're
No.
going to go up into a plane over an ocean.
Am I the only one that sees that if as technology wanted us all dead, we would be dead?
Oh, that's 100% a thing.
Am I the only one?
No, I'm right
I've
there
got
with
a
you.
working theory that they needed Konami alive for something. Now I know that something is, but this still could all be a plan or a trap.
I mean, technically, we haven't really done anything to Aztec other than Co.
I was gonna say you've been running with me, so
Yeah.
by
So-
proxy,
Yeah, I think that's bad enough.
Yeah, but I mean, when you want to get someone killed, you're like, kill the whole gang. You know, you just
So
want
where's-
one guy dead.
Worst case scenario, we kick them out of the plane and they float around until we can come get them.
I mean,
I
even
think at
if
this
they
point, fate has decided for us an end date, and until that date, we're impenetrable. So we should just do what we want and
well,
make the world a better place.
y'all are untargetable. I'm still very targetable based on what De La Rosa said about like any funny business and Ko's not getting off the island.
I mean, Kyrie, let's be honest here. If we crash into the ocean, I don't need to breathe, so I'll just walk home. And if they die, I'm alive.
As
So I'm
always,
gonna look at every-
compliments for the group from Mason.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at everybody else and go, all right. So apparently we're all expendable to Mason. So
No. To Kyrie, you're important to me. That's why I did this.
But I don't have words.
I'm
I'm gonna go back to trying to buy this gun.
This is a precious moment. I really enjoy it. And I just stood there awkwardly.
What if?
You've never talked to me that way, and you know,
What-
I've known you longer than you've known Konami, and it kind of hurts.
Well, I just told you I became a vampire to protect you. I literally
thought you were
changed my. No. I became a vampire to protect all of you. I looked at you guys when I said
Oh.
protect you guys.
Thank you.
Kyrie's
Yeah,
the
I
one that
became
won't
a
care, by the way.
better mage to help you guys.
My eyes go wide, and I just look, and I'm like, oh, okay, good save. Like,
What?
By
Don't
you,
worry about
I
it.
meant you all.
yeah.
Better mage than all of you.
Yeah, you guys.
Um,
Yeah, I became a better mage to help you guys.
I became a blood adept for selfish reasons.
Blah, 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 blah.
Shut up. So
I spend
Anyway.
every waking moment of my
I got-
existence making sure that your devices are impenetrable and that as technology isn't going to sneak into your room at night and shoot you in the back of the head. And when people put bounties on you, I pay. I'm sorry.
well, you know what?
All right.
You know what? That's
I
a
lost
very
my-
good point.
I lost my composure there for a second. I'm very sorry.
No, that's a very good point. I think that we all need to go around this circle and tell Hardwire one thing that we appreciate about him.
I don't like this plan. I'm going to go back to my monitors.
I like that you're not afraid to have an awful haircut.
Whoa!
Thanks
I
a
like-
lot.
I like that you're not afraid to be the moral compass, even though we very rarely listen to you, and I'm sorry about that.
I'm a moral compass that points south.
Is that like a reverse psychology thing where you're pointing south and hoping that we'll make the right choice?
No, I had failed. That's the point.
Well, I'm told by your many forum boards as your manager that you have a nice butt.
Thank you.
That's just what they tell me online, though.
Unfortunately, that's a rumor
Worst
that I
compliment.
started.
I was told you have a nice butt. Is not a compliment.
What?
All right.
How the fuck is Karma telling me this?
All right.
My insult was more of a compliment than that.
Dobrik, we've all said something. You have to chime in here, otherwise it's awkward.
Don't worry, I'll flip it around.
I think before you joined us, we were not complete. You really round us out and fill in all the spots where we desperately needed to grow in many different ways.
We had 0.
For like a minute.
And now we have one.
Now we have one.
Before
Now
you
we
were
are
0, and now we are Hardwire.
I am the piece of gum off the street that holds this group together. Yeah, I feel the same. Thank you, Dobrik.
I feel like Dobrik's was the only one that was sincere and actual.
It was tough to flip it around.
Kyrie just awkwardly sits there.
Wait, now, Kyrie, we've all said something. It's going to be weird if you don't.
I like how your deck is better than Konami's.
Oh!
But back to this whole, like, possibly dying thing. I mean, obviously they could, like, they're a corporation. They could send runners after you, but just saying, you're doing it for free.
We're not doing it for free.
No, I mean, you're going and just possibly die for
Going
free,
into the belly of the beast.
where they don't have to pay a handsome fine for a runner to kill another runner. So
That's
I'm pointing
fine.
out.
So, like, Hardwire, you can fly a plane, right? You fly a helicopter.
Oh, yeah, I can fly a plane.
All right.
Oh yeah, tell them just to park a plane.
So, like, if things get froggy and Aztec starts to hop off over there, then we just fight our way to the airport and we steal a plane.
It's that easy.
Yeah. Like, I don't see what the problem is.
Not a single
Yeah.
one.
Oh, like all of our plans, this plan is riddled with problems.
I mean, I am an elven vampiric Beyblade.
I think the better option is if things go froggy, we lay low and have Kyrie send the smuggler plane.
We can, yeah. What's the code word?
Cincinnati.
Kyrie, send the smuggler plane. I don't. Why do we need a code word?
We call her and go, Cincinnati.
Sassafras.
Because
It's always a good idea to have a code word.
Yeah, it's always a good idea to have a code word, especially when we're going into an island as small as this. They won't need much power to generate enough noise that we're not going to be able to get a long message out. And so there might be some like tricky ways I have to hack and actually get a code word to Kyrie in order to get off of this island. So we probably will just be able to call and be like, hey, send it. That's fine. But in the event that they have white noise generators put all over the island and I can't actually get a message out, I may only be able to get a few characters.
As a drug dealer, I establish a code word with all of my clients and suppliers because how else are you supposed to know if you're a cop?
100%.
They have to tell you, otherwise it's entrapment.
Legally, they do.
But no,
Yeah, I know. That's why it's a joke. It's a joke.
What do you mean that's a lie?
You will be arrested.
Yeah, no. Cops can lie to you all the time. It's fantastic.
Now,
Quality joke.
What about my
Bad
what about my amendments?
Are you a document?
I know my amendments.
no, a Hardwire, he's a person. Stop trying to open him up like a PDF. That's invasion.
I don't know. That's the only way. I have PDFs for all of you.
Karma.exe has crashed. Cannot be read. So, I mean, aside from buying this gun, I have nothing else to do until we leave.
Also, there's no
Are we still shopping?
guns available. I'm sorry.
There's no guns available? Damn it. I'm just gonna close my turn off my comm link, put it to sleep and be like, Nemesis Arms thing isn't even available right now. Got my hopes up.
Gotta get on that waiting
Okay.
list.
Yeah, they're at a back order, I think I heard.
Alright, this trip is already off to a boner start. This sucks, man. We'll go play
Boners are
video
bad?
games. In this case, yes.
I feel like boners should be good.
Yeah.
It's all about
Like
how we
boners
end
are
it.
good.
Boner.
It's all about the context,
Yeah.
Either way.
This is
which
like
I don't get half the time. So
you have to give a presentation, and as you stand up to give that presentation, you get one.
Kyrie, how's that
That's
Trivago
not bad.
search coming?
That's just a dirty abdominal.
Yeah, I mean, the website has I mean, they have walk-ins, but if you're trying to schedule something, they don't take schedules unless you're from a corp.
we're from S Technology.
Do we have any proof of that?
Well, we
We'll
will.
have that
We'll
guy.
have the headhunter with a bubbling personality.
Such a weird
Yeah.
phrase.
Bubbling
Headhunter?
personality.
If you all leave me alone with this person, I will probably shoot at them.
Not
so-
shoot them, but shoot at them.
I doubt I'll be able to hit them.
So, do we have anything that I could make like a backpack for Hardwire that I could just like, hup?
Am I
You can
in
borrow
your
my
backpack?
Like if I could just like get like a harness to strap him to my back, that way he's never left alone with this guy.
I don't love
Yes,
visual.
Are you like a normal sized human?
Yeah,
That's why it's even funnier.
You just see his legs
we would both
dangling,
be,
kicking
we'd
you in the
both be
back.
walking. Just be strapped to their back.
And then when people are like, "What is this?" I'll be like, "It's the sixth world. Don't ask questions."
He just has like one of those leash like harnesses, and you just like hook the leash to your belt.
Okay, can we go to this aisle and die?
Oh,
It's gonna be
I
over.
gotta give Kyrie her gear.
Oh, do you want us to give you a second?
And a kiss. Everybody,
No.
everybody, get out of the room. This is gonna get
Yeah,
wild.
let's go over.
I just
Come
want
over
to
here.
explain what it is.
So
Oh,
It's,
what's that
it's a
cool
good
thing
place
over
to
there?
start. Yeah.
your second scent is a good place to start. Yes, it is. It definitely is.
I'm just gonna pull out the P90 and be like, "Do you know how to properly use this, or do I need to show you real quick?"
I'm offended you have to ask, but
Well, it's different. The charging handle's over here, and it's this little nub on the side. It's not your normal like pullback.
I've seen you put
Alright.
this thing together how many times?
I mean, solid point, but still, you have your own now, and it's the exact same. Also, here's your phone.
She takes a look at the phone, looks over the P90. She gets like a little smirk on her face. It's a good
He
start.
said it. I mean, he said it was the best one. So, is it good? I have no fucking clue. He could have scammed me.
I mean, it's all right. It's not bad.
Okay. Just oh, I also bought her some extra mags and then a bunch of ammo.
She'll go ahead and take it. And just thanks, Mace. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna be like, I hear my phone vibrating. I'm just gonna look and be like, stop it. Just put my phone back in my pocket.
So because we're all talking shit.
Yeah, you're putting it in the group chat that I'm
I know.
in.
I know.
So I just imagine like he's just kind of like,
For everybody at home, we've now decided that Mason's unit is called the PP90.
Oh, I'm a child. I can't. I don't know. This should not be this funny to me. I'm an adult human on this earth. I should not be laughing this much.
His load is caseless.
What does that say about me?
Anyway,
Leave no trace.
is there anything? Is there anything you guys would like to do before 4 o'clock tomorrow?
4 barrel but fully automatic.
I'll where am I sleeping? Or like where are we staying? Are we all at Hardwires?
Yeah, he's got like
Can
a
I-
bunk system, doesn't he?
How about I turn this
Yeah.
into a question? Can I stay at Hardwires?
Yeah.
I didn't even
I'm
ask.
I also haven't gone up to the bar. We get free drinks. We can go hang out.
Y'all
I'm
get
gonna try
free
to learn
drink.
this spell. I'm
What?
gonna try. I'm gonna try to learn this spell. I thought I want to
Oh.
learn the spell. You know, is that cool with you, Mason?
I
So-
didn't. I thought you already knew how to read, so I was just confused.
I mean, it takes time. It takes, days, hours.
Spell.
I'm just gonna look at Dobrik and kind of give him finger guns, like.
So Hardwire, I'm not gonna lie, I'm incredibly stressed out about our plane trip tomorrow and just the whole thing in general. Not necessarily the flying, but just like the whole thing. Do you want to hang out and play mind-numbing video games so I don't have to think about it?
Yeah. Do you want to do it in a VIP lounge in the club upstairs?
Yes.
Cool. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
I'm so jealous. I have to study instead of like playing
Can-
video games.
Would it be weird if I brought my blood Capri Sun?
It is now that you asked.
Depends on which VIP lounge we go to. We're gonna go to a slightly creepier one, and it's gonna be fine.
Hooray! Hell yeah!
Also,
All right,
what's the bunks like? Is it just like an open room with like bunks on the wall, or is it like separate rooms?
You all haven't
No,
stayed here yet.
no.
So right now, there's cots lining the wall in their boxes. I haven't put anything together.
He's trying to use his PP90 right now.
No, I'm not.
Make sure you
But-
turn smart link
Fully
off.
automatic. Make sure you turn smart link on.
Or on. I don't.
Amy's half the battle for Mason.
Yeah, get that burst fire ready.
Whoa! That's the line.
How is that the line?
I wanted to make Dobrik feel bad.
I just wanted to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Come play video games.
Yeah.
All right, I can do that.
Learn
There's
my
actually a
spell.
video game lounge in the club that you can just sit down. You don't even have to bring your comm link. They got better
Them,
video games.
Time
up there.
Crisis.
Time Crisis 12.
Do they got Time Crisis? I'm gonna set all the high
Yeah,
scores
it's
on all of your
just an
machines.
MMO of the current world. That's all it is.
I'm gonna set all of the high scores on all of the like on rails shooter games that you have.
Okay, let's go do that.
Yes.
Alright, as you guys go upstairs to the club, Karma, you can go ahead and roll your test to learn the spell.
I'm gonna have to make a lodge first.
Oh,
So I'll spend a reagent in 1 hour setting up a temporary lodge.
Mhm.
And then after that hour, I'll start studying.
Okay.
The lodge lasts until sunset to sunrise,
right.
kind of like spirits. So
Perfect.
the learning test is 12 divided by the number of hits on a intuition plus sorcery check, I think.
I think you're right.
Which is just, yeah. Okay. I'll let you know how that goes.
Perfect. Mason, is there anything you would like to do?
I was just gonna go talk to Kyrie about maybe like having her find a place because she needs private, not for us, for her, because she needs privacy because she's a girl. Because I'm assuming I would look like, oh, I'm tired, and then I'm like, wait, this is like a men's dorm room for like. She's not gonna feel comfortable just like sleeping in here with like a bunch of all the guys because she used to have her own room. So I'm gonna be like, hey, maybe you should. Is there an apartment near here? Because I kind of want you to be close to this place.
I mean, we're all runners here, bro.
I mean, don't exact. I mean, you know what I mean.
I mean, I could probably find a place. It shouldn't be too
I
difficult.
mean, you could stay here if you want. It's just I figured you'd want privacy.
I mean, we all lived in the same house for a year.
I mean, it's up to you. I was just throwing it out there.
This last year has been rough. And not all of us live forever. So being around people is nice.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
I appreciate the offer though, as she sort of like puts her hand on top of yours.
I will be right back.
Smooth. Um, did you read that file I sent?
Yeah. Sounds great. I don't. This. Was there like a questionnaire at the bottom that I was supposed to answer?
No. She sort of just laughs a little, looks over to the P90, looks back. Just no more life-changing events for the both of us is all I ask.
Well, I could try.
Obviously, I know occupation hazard has its benefits and perks, but it also has the negatives. I'm perfectly aware. But, maybe speak with me before turning into something that doesn't die easily.
This was a bad. Like, we couldn't really communicate. Like, I felt like we were about to die, and I was worried that I wasn't gonna be able to keep my men alive, and this just seemed like the best case scenario for the moment.
But now it's forever.
Yeah. True.
And she sort of moves her hand away. I know losing
Just see
people.
Johnny running off into the bazaar.
Donnie's like, hold on, I saw something. I'm not making you choose between me or whatever you guys call yourselves. But that's a whole conversation for another time. Just maybe put me first sometimes.
I mean, you tell me to retire, I'll make it happen, but we just need to find a way to make money.
I'm not saying retire. I know you, Mason. I know what you enjoy doing. I'm just saying it's not going to be you and the crew forever.
True. That's why we need to do these big jobs. That way we have money to last for retirement.
She sort of taps your hand and places it back on. You realize this isn't a big job, right? Like,
This is less for Aztec, more for Dobrik. Come on. We all knew that this wasn't. I wasn't even going to take the money until he was like Aztec's foot in the bill. Then I was like, oh yeah, give me the money.
it's fair.
But that's what you're for, is to find us those big jobs for the crew. You have more uses for me also, but you know what I mean.
No, Mace, I don't know what you mean. What do you?
Love
what do you
and
mean?
affection. Your great personality and companionship.
And this is why you're a face. And she sort of like taps the side of your helmet. Maybe show up more.
I'm not wearing my helmet in here.
Oh, I didn't hear you say you were taking it off, so I just imagined that you were just sort of hanging out with it on.
If I go inside of a building, I'd probably take it.
Okay. So she like gives you a small tap on the face. Just maybe show up more. Also, when we have some alone time, we need to talk a little bit more.
About what?
She's pregnant.
That
Mason's
Yeah,
never
it's gonna-
known a lady in the biblical sense. She can't be unless it's somebody else's.
I just like hear you guys talking, be like, shut up. That's not.
As you guys are beginning to ascend the elevator. I'm not saying that I'm worried. Did it hurt?
When I fell from heaven.
No, when you climbed your way out of hell.
Hey,
Oh!
there was a lot of dirt.
When you,
You mean when I did this?
yeah.
Oh, a little bit, yeah, some, a lot, but I mean, you get over. I promise you felt more pain.
She gets up on her tippy toes, give you a little kiss on the cheek, and says, "Okay." And then sits back down at her desk and continues working on her cyber deck.
I'll start go building the IKEA furniture that's in the corner. I'm just gonna make all the cots for everybody.
Okay. Karma, what did you get on that test?
5.
5.
So, it doesn't specify, but you want to round up
Yeah.
5 divided by 12.
Yeah.
12 divided by
I was like, wait a second. So 2 point something. So yeah.
Well, I guess I got to dedicate 8 hours
Okay.
each day studying it.
Okay.
So I'll start my first day.
Now. Okay. You go ahead and
Start
start.
studying.
Begin studying your the almost scroll like document as you're looking over this spell. And the three of you go upstairs, have a good time. Are you guys looking at doing anything in particular, or are we looking to just fast forward through the shooty bang bangs?
I'm good to skip forward, but if I set any high scores on these machines, the initials that get set is just ass.
Nice.
Like I'm typing ass in as the name on the leaderboard.
Nice. Beautiful.
Konami, that's not the leaderboard. That's your username.
Either way.
After about like a few hours, Dobrik actually wanted to head back downstairs and find Karma.
You see Karma sitting in. You see a small portion of the Bat Cave, just so it has like, I believe it has like carcasses and stuff that are hanging over on the walls. A little bit, a couple on the floor. You've seen.
You might see some like flashes of magic.
Right. You've seen this before with Karma. This is a temporary lodge that he's set up. But you see him looking over and poring over a long piece of paper.
Oh shit, I forgot to tell him about the room for lodges. And I open up a nice room that would have been perfect for it, but there's nothing in there now. It's closed.
Hey man, what you working on?
Oh, okay. I'm just studying this formula I bought from that store earlier.
Oh, cool.
What do you need, man?
Something that you said kind of has been eating at me. How
Think about your sandwich
how
toppings.
can pizza toppings actually, but neither here nor there. How can I want him to suffer, but how can I forgive him or forgive myself, or how can I get redemption without killing him?
Carmen just takes a deep breath. He goes, Sets his paperwork down, you know. Why don't you take a seat over here and we can meditate on it together? I think you need to look into yourself and ask yourself, why do you want to see him suffer? You've gone so long with him gone. What difference does it make if he suffers now?
I mean, just because he's been gone doesn't mean he's been out of my head. I, the nightmares that I've had, him just killing my mom over and over again, different ways, just knowing all the pain he's caused. He doesn't deserve the life he's living now.
What life is he living now?
From what I understand, he's a retired, gun or drug runner, and he's just living the high life off of on top of all the bodies that he's killed.
Do you think
Back
you'd
when
feel
he
better
was-
if he was gone?
I'd feel better if I knew that he received what he dished out. And right now, all I can think of that is just putting it into it slowly.
I understand your hate of this man who I don't know, but I trust your intuition that he was a bad man. I just
He
don't
is a
want
bad
you to go down the same path that he went down. Maybe it's better to be better than he was.
Dover would just take a deep breath, close his eyes, cross his legs, and start to meditate, levitate a little bit. I don't see myself ever going down that path, but I never saw myself getting here in the first place.
I wonder
I
if
don't
he
know if I can-
saw himself going down the same path that he went when he was your age.
I don't know. I mean, he had the opportunity and he took it, and maybe I'm not doing much different. I'll think about
Whatever
it.
your decision is, I'll support that you know what's best for you. I don't condone his suffering. I don't condone any human's suffering. I could offer maybe an alternative, but I just want to ensure that the path you go down is different than the path that your father went down.
Thank you, Karma, for everything.
That's what friends are for.
You're right about that. Well, get some sleep. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Stay
And
frosty.
Dobrik will just go home.
Because he has one.
Dobrik will just go home to his house on Council Island, or Mercer. Oh, Council Island, formerly called Mercer Island.
Hardwire, is there anything you were wanting to do after you finished the video games?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to do prior to 4 o'clock tomorrow?
Is that AM or PM?
4 o'clock p.m.
PM.
All right. We'll go ahead and take our 10-minute break here. We'll be back at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard. And then we'll come back and finish out tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for coming and hang out. Do appreciate it. We'll be back in, like I said, roughly about 11:02. So we'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Bye, guys. Hello. Hi. We're back. We didn't remember how breaks worked because we haven't taken one in forever. But it's good to take one. It was nice. We chatted. It was good. But we're back in the shenanigans. It's 4 p.m. Do you know where your runners are?
On the way to a plane.
Headquarters.
An old meme. Well, it's not even a meme. It was just a legit commercial.
Right, exactly. 4 p.m. You guys are at the inside of the lobby of the As Technology HQ in Seattle.
I didn't know we were meeting here.
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do the talking for this one if that's okay, Mason.
Yeah, that worked out great.
You see Mason over there just eating some goldfish. This is great.
Was I able to get 8 hours of studying in?
You were. That's not a problem.
Okay.
How much
And
sleep
what-
did he get?
Yeah, how much sleep did I get?
I mean,
Assuming I
was-
slept as much as possible.
I mean, you guys did a lot of this stuff early yesterday. Like, it was, most of that stuff was done in, like, you were back and having that conversation at, like, 2 p.m. So, like, 10 o'clock, you finish up with your 8 hours of studying and get a full night's rest, able to function as a human being. It's Thursday now. I'm not sure if you wanted to wake up and knock out the 8 hours or you want to do it afterwards.
Would I have had time? 8 hours if I got up 10 p.m.,
10, went to bed at 10.
6 hours
get up-
and 4 a.m.?
Yeah, 4 a.m.
My math is wrong.
No, yeah, that's... What are you trying to get, like 8 hours of sleep?
No. I mean, would I have known what time we were meeting?
Yeah, Dobrik said, hey, we're meeting at As Technology at 4 o'clock.
Oh, 4 p.m.?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just bust this out and, like, drink a ton of coffee or... Shoot, maybe I'll just take a long haul real quick.
Yes.
You could just sleep on the plane.
Yeah, but why work with unknowns when I could just get high and no, I won't fall asleep. So I'll do that.
Okay.
Just imagine.
For shits and gigs,
all
I'll-
done, and he's like, "Dish."
I practice my exotic fire.
Exactly, on yourself. Can't tell if that was a crit glitch or if that was a success.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do that. I'll take a long haul and just knock this spell out.
Let's go. Okay.
Sure.
So you go ahead and pop the long haul and begin to, or continue focusing on the magical arts.
Long haul lasts for 4 days.
That's why we're in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, the long
Just take
haul.
another long haul before we come back.
Yeah. Yeah. Long haul. You'll be literally just strung out on this for the entire weekend.
I could exploit my antidote spell.
That's true. Go ahead,
Feels
take
so
the long
long.
haul. You have access to that spell now. Like I said,
5
you guys
karma.
Are, yep, 5 karma. But you guys are able to go ahead and meet at the base. There is probably 8 or 9 different suits sitting around, like seeming to have conversations with themselves. You do see 4 guards, 2 by the elevator, 2 by the entrance where you guys walked in. There are some metal detectors. So not exactly sure what you're wearing and or bringing. But you guys will have those metal detectors go off if you have any weapons, suits that protect you from sunlight.
This is at Aztec
Yes.
before we left, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna cast double image
Okay.
just to do a test run,
Sure. You cast
What
double
course is
image.
gonna happen?
Right, exactly.
All these suits like magic, kill them.
I'll lean over to Hardwire. Hey, any of these suits our guy?
Are any of these suits okay?
Roll a perception check.
I mean, I'll pop a picture of him up on everybody's.
Everyone roll a perception check. That you want to look around and see if this suits them. Obviously, I know Hardwire. I don't think you can even make the roll.
Yeah, I just say I don't know, and I.
Instantly, just like I don't know, just sends it out.
I could run facial recognition on everybody in the building if you want, but that's the only way I can really tell.
Right.
Rolls are
That's so
fire.
sad. I can't look around the room, but I could absolutely run facial recognition software.
I've got 3 hits.
Okay.
I also got 3 hits.
Okay. 4 hits for Mace.
Yeah,
I got 8 hits on double image, by the way.
Oh, okay. All of you guys do see Miguel Rodriguez across on the other side of the lobby, having a conversation with someone.
I don't know who that is. In game.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I don't think
that's
I.
our
That's,
our
our
handler.
Yeah, it's Miguel Rodriguez. He's the headhunter, the bubbly headhunter.
So would Karma know that? I don't think Karma's met him.
No one's
No,
met.
none of us
no.
have. We've just been told who it is.
He's the random guy that's now that you've accidentally set as your background on your comm link at this point, because I just keep sending you photos of him.
Oh, I see. You say like I don't have a phone also, so my perception check is that's a guy.
There's a guy over there.
I'll take care of it. I'll take my Athame, hand it to Konami, and then walk in.
I'll take it, flip it underhand so blade is up on like my arm. I just kind of like tuck it in my sleeve.
You guys are walking in.
I am.
Okay.
Well, I'll go through the metal detectors at least. I don't know if anyone else will.
I'm gonna walk up to the metal detectors. I have all of my stuff on me, and I did leave some guns at home. So I've got the sniper rifle case, and in the duffel bag I have the shotgun. And I'm just gonna walk up to the metal detector and go, I packed for the job at hand. Am I good?
Both of the guards look over. What?
I packed for the job at hand. Oh, the guy that just walked through, I'm legitimately his security. Am I good?
Do you have credentials?
I have licenses for all of these.
Please. And they pull you aside, and there's like a little exam table. They go ahead and have you place everything up there.
All right, and I'll give them my rating. Or they know who I am at this point, don't they?
They haven't made any sort of call or anything like that yet.
Okay, then I'll give them my fake sin.
Okay.
Michael McCormick, sin rating 6. It has firearms, concealed carry, blades, and auto picker certifications all on that.
I'm assuming they're all also rating 6 certifications as well.
Yes, I dropped money on this.
Karma is actually astrally projecting, and his image is following the group.
Okay. You actually project, and the image walks up to
Stay the vehicle. That was
the
obvious.
right. The image walks up to the building and then disappears. You lose track of the spell.
Oh, well, I meant I would follow, like, I'm controlling the image, so if there's, like...
So as soon as you, like, go through the door, you can see there is a magic barrier.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just follow the group normally.
Like a mana barrier?
Like a mana barrier, yeah.
I don't know why you thought As Technology headquarters wouldn't have a mana barrier.
Well, I casted the spell, and it was worthless, so...
My deck is off.
Okay. It's good to know.
I guess. I mean, Konami, can you even come in the door then?
Everybody,
They can walk in the door, so it's like
get off.
the barrier is it doesn't wrap around the entire building. It's almost like it starts at the what's it called?
The security table?
Like at the metal detector?
At the metal detector. Thank you.
Well, I mean, I would just follow their path. I mean, if they can get through.
Well, they haven't got into like they only Dobrik has went through the metal detector so far.
Yeah, I'm currently
Konami's
tied up with
still
security.
Tied up with security.
Spoiler alert.
I also hear Konami like, my name is Michael McCormick. I'm like, wait, you don't know who he is?
Don't blow this for me. This is a very expensive sin.
I'm just gonna be like, I just figured. I mean, Michael McCormick, but okay. I guess people don't know who Michael McCormick is. Whatever.
They scan it.
This
Lights
boy.
green.
Do I have to go in?
They hand it.
I'm gonna ask Dobrik if I have to go in.
And I was the only one expecting to go in. You guys can come in if you want, but
I don't want to go in.
I'll grab Miguel and then we'll meet you at the airport.
Karma disappears, and then Karma also walks up. Says, "Hey, watch out for the mana barrier."
Yeah, big dual natured. I'm pretty sure I
Yeah,
can
you see
it.
it. Yeah.
Just
Is it gonna? Where is it?
just past the metal detectors.
Can
I
we
don't
walk
wanna-
through that? I'm just gonna like lean over to like Karma and be like, "Can I walk through that?"
No.
How did Dobrik?
He's not
He's not
magical.
dual natured.
I can walk through it, and then I walk through it.
Do you
After
have any
going
active
through checks.
foci on? Do you?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No. I don't have any foci.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you had.
I'm just.
I
Rabbit's
typically
foot.
do,
Does that count?
but after hearing that, I would deactivate all sustained spells and magical foci.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of look
Begrudgingly.
at Michael McCormick and be like, "You want to just go get like a Cinnabon or something?"
Yeah, I mean, I'll look at the
They're
guys.
still in the process of like, one guy was checking your sin while the other one was like opening up your suitcase, or like the gun case.
Just that's for recreational shooting. I was carrying that for Mr. Kapoor there.
Sure. Well, you go ahead and like take it and slide it back to you. Any magical foci or anything we need to be aware of?
I don't know. He's the mage. I carry his shit.
Okay, you can proceed then.
All right. And I'm gonna look at Mason and go, "You said Cinnabon?"
Because
Yeah. Okay.
you know,
Um.
I just kind of like tap the invisible wall that they don't see. Just like, because you know,
Yeah.
gotta
Absolutely.
play it off cool.
Before we come through, we're gonna grab quick bite. I assume security's nice enough in here. My guys should be fine for like 3 minutes, however long it's gonna take. But yeah, we'll be back. Never mind. Pack up my stuff and turn around and leave with Mason. Sorry, Doe.
I mean, let's be honest. Even if we got in and they wanted to fuck them up, we couldn't do anything about it.
True.
Miguel will look over after hearing the conversation. Oh, if you excuse me. And the other individual begins to walk off. Mr. Kapoor, please.
Yes. Miguel Rodriguez, I presume. And then Dobrik's had his Nightingale suit on again, and then he'll lift up his hand to shake Miguel's.
He'll go ahead and firm handshake. Please sit down. We have much to discuss.
He has a pretty busy weekend planned.
You and me both. We do have itinerary for the whole weekend. We have a couple of different people you're going to be interacting with and meeting with, and hoping that you will be able to sort of get an inside track of some of your duties as hopeful director. I do want to say, after reading some of your work, that very, very hopeful that you'll be joining us here at Ask Technology. It's a good thing to see that that metahumans are being able to climb up the corporate ladder.
Yeah, it's all about representation.
You and I both understand that more than most people know.
I want to. Is this guy human? Metahuman?
Roll perception.
Please let him be an elf poser. God damn.
Hey, I already know one of those. Oh wait, no, reverse elf poser. I don't know what those are
A
called.
human poser.
Yeah, that one.
A cool guy.
4 hits.
4 hits. Has definitely a little bit longer hair. It's not like extremely long or anything like that, but you can see almost look like they're like tucked into the hair. You see little points at the end of the ears.
Gotcha.
Other than that, it looks definitely human. Maybe almost half elf.
Does it seem like he's trying to like play it off or anything, or just kind of subtly?
Just subtle.
All right. I know some people who would have beef with that.
No, of course. But tell me, how did you get into medicine?
Well, back in my early childhood, I've had a lot of people who were affected by some diseases, and it kind of spurred my inspiration to learn as much as I can to prevent, anybody across the world to either vaccinate them or somehow cure the world. I don't know. But yeah, graduated MIT and T. Have a little bit of awokenness to me as well, so that certainly helped me in my thirst for knowledge.
You see him sort of nod over to security. Almost a few moments after you mentioned awoken, sort of nod over to security. They nod back. Any particular diseases you excel in or thrive with the study of, or just diseases in general?
Particularly those that relate to cybernetics and how they relate to the human metahuman body, just interactions of that kind, and things that can go wrong or deviate from what the programmed normal should be.
So Vitus mostly then.
Yes,
All right.
that a little bit more. Kind of dabble a little bit into the artificial intelligence as well to try to break through to the next level.
Yeah. And I see here, and you see like on their glasses, it begins to like almost like they're scrolling through a document. You have had a team, been taking care of a hospital. Looks like. How many employees would you say you have or are in charge of?
On my team directly, I've got about 6 employees that I take care of, or that work with me in our research group. But the hospital in general, I'd say maybe a couple hundred.
Okay. What's your? I'm sorry to take so much of your time, Mr. Kapora, but what would be the most difficult thing you've probably had to experience in the last 5 years?
Last 5 years, just the constant struggle that we deal with. There's a lot of blackouts, a lot of weird meta magics, mana storms that have been going on recently. Just been causing a real big stir. So, as far as my research goes, I mean, we don't really deal with typical issues, but as far as problems, the emergency room, seeing people come in there is just it's hard seeing people on the brink of death and doing everything you can to bring them back.
Yeah, I'm sure I could definitely understand that. Now, when you're talking about your emergency rooms for your hospital, do you guys prefer cyberware or more of bioware?
I mean, we take care of whatever comes in. BioWare is kind of my specialty, but we're no stranger to cyberware.
Perfect. All right. Well, like I said, Mr. Kapoor, everything seems to be checking out. Your associates that was supposed to be joining with us, we will be leaving at roughly about 20 minutes from the roof through a private jet via AS technology. All of you guys will have a all paid weekend at the island, so you don't have to worry about any fees or anything of that nature. Um, Mr. De La Rosa advised it was a almost as well as a personal matter as well as a meet and greet, if you will. So definitely have time for your own there, but I definitely want to suggest we follow the schedule as closely as possible. And if you can't for any sort of reason, just please go ahead and puts out like it's a card, but it's just digital metal that has his contact information. Please feel free to reach out. I will not be staying with you guys in your own place. I will be down the dock from you guys. But if you need anything for any reason, please feel free to reach out. We'd be more than happy to oblige.
Gotcha. I'll take the card and then I'll say, and then for any reason, do you mind if we actually get picked up at a local nearby airport? I know my group's kind of scattered about, and when I heard air or leaving by plane, I just kind of assumed and let everyone know that we were probably going to be meeting at that location. Would that be an issue, or do we need to leave from the roof here?
We will need to leave from the roof. There's some corporate regulations where we need to. We can't have our private planes be worried about UCAS getting in the way.
Gotcha, understand. And then how are we to get up there?
If you want to have them meet me in the lobby here in about 20 minutes, I'll take everyone up to the top floor to be move along into the plane. Now, if you guys have any magical concerns or people with afflictions that may cause dual-natured tendencies, please let us know. We can allow them permission to gain access through the main area that I'm assuming you probably saw.
Yes, unfortunately. I'm typically lit up astrally myself just to make myself feel better about how this thing. But yeah, we may have at least two people who would need some type of special permission, I guess, to head through.
Of course. I'm assuming Konami and Mason then.
Possibly them.
Perfect. What? Yes. If you want, please have them meet me here in 20 minutes, and we can absolutely make sure those you guys all have access to the upper floors.
Perfect. We will see you then.
Perfect. And he gives you sort of like a bow, and then begins to head towards the elevator.
Shit. All right, I'll head back to my peeps. Where's the nearest Cinnabon?
Just down the road and around the corner.
Okay. Hey guys, meeting went well. Asked me some general interview questions, I guess. But we are headed into the lobby 20 minutes, then taking a plate from the top of the HQ. They already know you're here. They're going to give you special permission to pass through the barrier, and
Okay.
we'll go from there. Very suspicious.
Are we taking a Harrier? Like, how in the world are we going?
It's as technology. They've got some technology.
Also,
That's the
for those of you who
maze.
don't know what the Az Technology HQ looks like, it's just a giant ass pyramid in the middle of Seattle.
I have more questions.
It's a giant ramp. We're just lifting off and ramping off of it.
Yeah, like you tell me we're going to the roof to take off, and I'm like, oh, I gotta see this.
I'm guessing you whoop whoop. But again, I don't know. I've never been here.
Cool. I'm gonna send a cheeky text to Kyrie and be like, Walking into Aztec headquarters. Wish me luck.
Hey, by the way, just got a notification the biomonitor delivered.
Hey, I'm just gonna send her another like, put that the fuck on. And send the information to Hardwire. Send.
Okay. And good luck. Konami, you get a text message from Kyrie. Just remember what I said.
No one dies.
She must be in a bad mood. There was no emojis.
What's an you mean emoticon?
Every time she texts me about whether or not you come back alive, there's never any emojis or emotes or anything like that.
I'm sorry, she texted you that I need to come back alive?
It's not the first time.
I feel it right here.
In the PP90 or what?
Here, not there.
Oh, okay.
Also, Mace Konami, didn't know if you knew this, but Aztec already has a bait on you guys. They know about you, what you are. So
Hold on, we know about them too. They also like to gobble up and play with blood.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of what they were planning for when we did the Me for Kyrie trade anyway.
Yeah.
They were going to gobble you up and play with your blood?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, almost literally.
Maybe if we run into another situation like that, the spell I just learned might be useful.
What'd you just learn?
Well, you saw me disappear and then come back, right?
No.
Yeah.
The spell. You guys didn't see that?
No.
No.
I was busy lying to security officials. I'm sorry.
You duck out and disappear all the time.
Well, yeah, but this time I literally just disappeared out of thin air. No, you didn't see that? Okay. Well,
Missed it.
it's a thing.
Karma's never been more led to
Haven't you always been able to do that?
Yeah, I thought you could turn invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
So this
touche.
is different from turning invisible?
Touche.
Isn't
Yeah, I have a new form of turning invisible.
I'm glad you
So
said
you've
that.
actually always been able to do that? I didn't even know. I was making a joke.
So that
It's an
thing you've been,
illusion,
like,
Michael.
you've been like just slaving over, like paying attention hardcore is just something you can kind of already do.
Yeah, it's different. It's useful, but different.
Yeah.
Different, useful.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you magic users, you make a whole lot of sense.
It gets wild. It gets even crazier. We should go. We have a plane to catch.
After X amount of minutes, you guys eat your fake food because you guys don't eat food.
I just sniffed the cinnamon and
Yeah.
enjoyed the smell.
It was not good for my relationship with food, but it was necessary.
Karma gets a big old cinnamon to go.
It's actually a soy bun.
Whatever.
I mean,
Soy bomb.
can't we like chew things then spit them out?
I'm
No.
not risking it.
Can you chew raw meat and spit it out? And then
I'm not risking it.
You risk it.
Sometimes, honestly, I'd rather be a ghoul. But like, nah.
Then I
as you
think
guys-
about it.
Right. Then I think about it. I have to eat humans, and that's no thanks. As you guys enter back in, you guys do see there are the original 2 guards, as well as a few other people. There are 2 individuals seeing somewhat familiar robes. Looks like there are different, almost like an alteration to the robes you guys saw when the people at the trade, when they had Kyrie. They have slightly different alterations. But you see them sort of both like, almost like they both grab in like this and pull. And as you guys see that, you can see there's a hole in the mana barrier that opens up for them. But you also do see De La Rosa standing in the background next to the elevator, just sort of overseeing it all.
I want to make eye contact with him.
already, like, when you sort of, like, look over and notice it, you already can tell they already have a bead right on you.
I'm not doing anything. It's just eye contact at this point. I'll even put my hands up.
Is his
And
sin
just like-
busted?
No, their sin seems fine.
Okay.
De La Rosa. Michael, it's a pleasure. Pleasure to see you.
It's great to see you again. I hope you're well.
Of course. And Mr. Kapoor, almost like almost just like disregard the fact you're there.
I'm gonna cut in right there and go, Doctor. He didn't go to school for all those years to be called Mister. Thank you.
Thank you, Konami. Yes, Dr. Kapoor. As you're
If anyone hears a mister, it's me.
Reverend?
Reverend? Mister?
Yep.
Doctor?
Chief.
Of which tribe?
Volunteer firefighter.
Yep.
I can see that, actually.
Drones on drones putting out fires.
Dr. Kapoor, it is a pleasure for you to join us. I hope you see the itinerary that will be upstairs on the plane, and I hope everything is to your liking. Again, I hope to hear from you by the end of the weekend, and I hope to look forward to some enlightening conversations afterwards.
If I accept the position, I'd be more than happy to share my knowledge and expertise in all things biomedical.
Love to hear it. Now, if you excuse me, I do have a meeting to catch. Miguel is upstairs
Technical.
speaking with the pilots. But please follow me, and I'd be more than happy to escort you up to the plane.
For the record, I'm not doing anything. But that theme in my sleeve is real itchy right now.
Obviously, as you guys walk through, obviously the
Metal
detectors buzz off crazily. Everyone in the lobby sort of looks around like, wait, are you guys not going to do something about that? And then De La Rosa sort of just puts his hand up, and everyone sort of just instantly goes back to their conversation.
A duffel bag with guns in it. I've got 3 different blades on me.
Right. Please, this way. As you guys all step into a large glass elevator. It's just the 5 of you and De La Rosa in this elevator.
Ooh, brother.
I'm just gonna lead over to like Dobrik and just kind of be like, "Hail Hydra."
Karma's like whistling to the elevator music.
Then we're gonna just look up to Konami.
Good.
How many floors are in your pyramid?
That is a good question. Let me take a look at that in a certain book. I don't know why I didn't think that someone would ask this question.
Hardwire is now a PC in this campaign.
When Hardwire becomes proficient in small talk, how many floors is your pyramid?
This is tall. How many is it?
You got any games on your phone?
Can I have your iPad? I play your iPad. I know you have an iPad. Can I play it? I'll play the motorcycle game.
Can I fly the plane?
That's our pilot.
I can do all these things.
So suddenly he's now a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
I saw a fire truck.
Fire truck.
All of a sudden, this guy's my dad. I don't know. You all didn't know that, but
Oh shit!
What a
Time, where's your
bomb to
iPad?
drop. What a bomb to drop.
Dad, my club's out of booze. Can you buy more booze for the club, please?
Yeah, how do you think I'm paying for all that shit?
Yeah, I just feel like De La Rosa's like, I'm your father. And instead of like the Star Wars no, he's like, I know.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yes.
Money, please.
Wow. 72 floors.
How many are under the first?
None.
That's confidential.
How many are over the first floor?
70.
1.
Quick
Trick
maths.
question.
Why is that a pyramid? Don't you think that the space would be better utilized if it were just a square?
Perhaps a triangular
No.
prism.
You gotta have some
No.
order here in the 6th
Perfect
floor.
shape is a circle.
Ah, that's where you learn
So-
to go.
You and Konami have something in common then. Hey, why do you want to kill Konami?
I'm so confused. I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna look at Hardwire and then I'm gonna look at De La Rosa like, well,
Is the
We're
tip
waiting.
a floor or is it?
Oh, I'm 420 right now. I'm out here.
When he's like, when Konami's like, well, I'm like, shouldn't you know?
oh, I have theories. I have theories. I'm just,
Oh, so you don't actually know then?
I mean, I'm pretty certain, but life in the sixth world there, chummer, everything's wild.
I mean, we talk about it all the time that if you really wanted us dead, we'd be dead. That's why we're here.
Yes.
I mean, we could say the same for you, but whatever.
I think he likes us.
You can go ahead and deactivate it as he sort of moves his moves his hand up to his ear.
Just like this.
The elevator still keeps going up.
Oh no! If this elevator stops, I'm putting a blade in his throat. That's the way that's gonna go.
It keeps going. But he does say you can go ahead and deactivate it. Because
In an elevator.
they took a job where they should have walked away.
That sounds like Konami.
That is, he does that all the time though. Like, you shouldn't hold
mean-
against him. He's pretty dumb.
I mean, I'm not holding it against them. I mean, they tried to break into an As Technology server to steal our information, and
You paid me to steal it.
I was out of town. I was actually in this exact same island that you guys are currently going to.
Well,
Money.
did he get the information? Did you do it?
I was
He
real
stole
close.
it. From what I understand, Konami killed hundreds of thousands of people with the information that he took.
Oh, if I have that much, but like if I have that much blood on my hands, I'll never have to eat again.
Well,
But like,
Wait,
don't go
you're
looking for
the-
food because people died from that choice.
wait,
a lot
you're
of
the
very sick
guy
people.
that tried
a lot
to.
of very sick people. My ass.
Wait. Did you like release some like nerve toxin into the world or something? Like, what the fuck?
No, the job was given to us, and my whole instruction. This came from like down the line because I was not really our face. Bad luck did the talking. Job came down that my part of the job was to get into this specific server because remember I used to be a decker, and I had to pick. I had one very particular, like, data grab I needed to do. I didn't know what was in it. I did not ask what was in it. So if that killed anyone, that's not on me. That should have been disclosed in the job.
Well, it's not our job to know that. Like,
Yeah,
we're just tools. You're gonna kill the messenger?
yeah. And also, just because you
know
were
how
out of
corporate
town,
life works.
hey, just because you were out of town doesn't mean that, like, you didn't pay us. Your company
Although-
that you represent paid us for this.
Well, I also
it's
see
supposed to.
why you were out of town. This island looks like awesome.
Oh, this island looks fantastic, by the way. Thank you
Yeah.
for paying for this for us. I'm so excited.
Pretty great.
Either way,
It sounds like the two of you should be friends. Like
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 you-
De La Rosa should just be part of the squad. I don't understand what's happening here.
part of the squad.
Yeah,
I mean,
I own a
wasn't,
club.
if there wasn't an enormous bounty that's just
You
on
come by.
Konami's head, then we probably would be great friends.
Who's currently running that? Who wants his head? Is it you guys paying for the bounty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Friends today, enemies tomorrow.
I don't get like what.
This happens all the time.
Oh no, I'm actually trying really hard to not shit my pants right now.
How
I want
much is the
everybody in
bounty?
this elevator to know that.
How much is
Yeah,
the bounty?
My comlink is my bank account.
When we did character creation code, did we discuss how much your bounty was?
We did not. We left it kind of generic and out there.
Uh,
But I can tell you, on my sheet right now, I have 26 heat with Aztec.
you're looking about a bounty of 35,000 new yen.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, well, we could pay you and just call off a hit.
I don't think that's. I don't. That's how that works.
35 billion yen.
Either way, clearly we're an asset because if you didn't find
Well,
it worthy,
let's back it up. 2 of you are assets.
Yeah.
The
So
other
the
two
rest of you
are-
get your shit in order.
Dibs.
She just
I
Dylan
want
Rosa
dibs
just
on one of
looks
those
over to
spots.
you, Hardwire, and just yes.
I'm just kind of drooling.
Hold on.
in the caramel.
Did he just insult me?
He at least
Because Konami is going to be the least of your worries. I start every episode. I say I am a hacker extraordinaire, and I mean it.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are, just like Code was.
No. Mm-mm. Not like that.
Well,
That's it. Some shit's getting hacked on this run. Konami is now the least of your worries.
it's gonna be like who's considered the assets? Obviously Dobrik.
Dobrik and
Who's the second?
Konami? I thought that was obvious.
Oh well, I thought. Wait, how is he an asset? You want him dead?
We want him. They are wanted. They are. It's. I mean, a hit is an option, but we prefer to
Yeah,
find out some information.
This is as technology. If Trauma Team or what's it called Dockwagon has some resurrection properties, they've got it in the bag. Come on.
Oh, that's right. You all are into the...
Blood magic, you can say it.
Sure, blood magic.
Huh?
Is that
I want to
rumor
look around.
still
Is
going around?
I want to look around. Is Jim here?
Jim's not here now.
Damn it!
I'm just gonna be like, well, is there anything we can do to like
You want Jim here?
make him
I
cool?
mean,
Like, give me.
It would make me feel a little bit safer, oddly.
I
Here's the
can
deal.
bring Jim here.
We're good.
Mr.
I think
Mr. Rosa.
De La Rosa.
Konami's. Is his last name Della Rosa or is the
Mhm.
first name Del? Oh,
No,
Mr.
last name
No.
is De La Rosa.
Flavia de la Rosa.
See.
I no hablo apparently.
It shows.
This
You got
man,
that China real
I
good.
unfortunately consider part of my family at this point,
Mhm.
and I do not want you to potentially hurt my other family for this family. So how can we make this cool and get that hit gone? Like
Also,
what
I'm
can we
very
do?
good at hacking.
Shut.
I am.
One of the
We're talking
best
about our
I've ever
skills
known.
here?
He has plenty of hackers. I mean, I don't know. I want this to be cool. I don't want large corporations. You are quite large and scary. I don't want you to kill me or mine. How can we fix it?
Don't get in our way.
But he actively has a hit.
Yes. I mean, to be fair, again, actively not a hit. Wanted. There's a very different thing. Very, very different thing. They have possible information that we are looking to collect.
So you want information from Co.
Yes.
Can,
And the information that they stole from us.
Oh, so they did. Can we just give that back? Do you have that still?
No, I didn't actually successfully get anything. Y'all fried my brain
Wait,
over it.
You didn't?
No!
And for the first time, De La Rosa looks concerned.
No. I'm the only one that crawled out of there. Your goons picked up the other 3 from my old crew. I walked out with nary anything, my guy. Like,
You lost a lot of brain cells, I hear.
I had to get a new profession because y'all spiked me so hard.
Well, that's what our hackers do. And looks
I mean-
towards Hardwire.
Wait,
Not
so
as good as me.
he has nothing you want. I mean, we could take a lie detector test if you want.
At this point, you guys get to the 70th floor. Please, we have to make a slight detour.
To where the place where you torture us and kill us and stuff.
No, Dobrik's office.
Oh,
Which is where you're going to
so
torture
the
us and
place
kill
where
us
you
and
torture
stuff.
us. Yeah.
If I wanted to
70th
torch and kill
floor,
you, I
come on.
would have just blew the glass out of the elevator where you were standing.
I
You
believe
would've
it.
Covered in our blood.
You would have been fine.
Don't kink shame.
Please follow me. Dobrik, you get over to almost the entire. It is a square, obviously, as it is higher up, smaller in size, but it's still a rather large area where the entire middle portion of it is a large laboratory. And on the surrounding sections is offices that on the exterior wall of the 4 sides. You get to most of them have their names like imprinted on the glass of their office. One of them does not. You can see it looks like something was removed from the glass. This is it. Then he goes ahead and swipes a key card, and the door slides open.
And Dobrik will go ahead and walk in, take a look around. I assume there's a comically large chair behind a desk made of pure mahogany.
Of course. There is also a built-in bar area. You guys have a multiple, like 2 nicer seats that sort of like face sort of at each other, with a table in the middle for chats and stuff like that. You also have your own dry erase wall where you can fill it. This is it. Now, I told you're not one for the spirits, so we could absolutely have this bar removed if that would be something you'd be interested in.
I mean, replace it with some tea and coffee, and you've got your. You don't have yourself a deal, but it would make it much more enticing. Let me put it that way.
It would be our pleasure. But I figured you would like to get a sense of where you could be working.
Yeah, and Dobrik will step out of the office and start to just kind of peruse around the lab, just taking in all the sites. And you've got the top of the line equipment here, I see.
Yes, and actually, the inside of the actual lab itself, there are people working with inside of the lab, and some of them will stop and look over at the motley crew of individuals that went into the open office and look around. Obviously, you can't get into the lab because you don't have a key card to
Right.
get in, but you can
There-
definitely see through the glass there is equipment you didn't even know is even possible. Obviously, baseline, you know what they are. But they're just so high end, you didn't even know stuff like this even exists, even for owning working at a hospital.
Dobrik would definitely like to take like the full walk around and do his best to pretend that he's into the into what's going on in the labs and everything. But like occasionally he's just going to glance and just take a note of every name that he sees on the other offices.
While he's perusing, I want to draw on the dry erase board. I'm going to draw a stick figure, and I'm gonna write Mason next to it, and I'm gonna draw a P90 coming out of their crotch.
Nice. Familiar with this drawing? It's on every whiteboard in the Batcave.
As you guys are perusing around the lab, De La Rosa's, would you like to take a look? A closer look?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
De La Rosa looks at the rest of you. Please stay inside of Miss Dr. Kapoor's office if you wouldn't mind. We have to go get sanitized to be able to enter in this area. It would just be a few more moments, please.
I go to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I start drinking. That's what I do.
You go
It'll be gone in a minute anyway.
You walk inside. You expect like a normal like sanitation, but you just get like a laser goes up and down the front and back of you. Don't mind the laser. I know it's a little concerning at first, but it sanitizes the entire body at a 99.8% efficiency.
You need that last 0.2% to actually be healthy, so I understand.
Mm-hmm. So finally, as he sort of speaks up, a person with a brain.
Arma pops his head in. You called?
He goes and shuts the door behind. That way, no contamination can happen. But everyone in here is wearing, with their. You can see there's weirdly different kinds of flesh laid out. Definitely, you can see some cyberware and bioware mixed in as well. Roll a biotech for me. And you can get a point of edge.
They'll like nudge Co and be like, "This looks like a place that's got some blood laying."
No, special ass blood. That
Dude, can we get hyper blood? Like spiked blood?
I got 3 hits.
3 hits. 3 hits. Weird, but not completely out of the ordinary. You do see some limbs that are sort of flayed open with bioware sort of running through the middle of them. But one thing you do notice is that they have almost like a whole vein structure that's been recreated out of bioware. Synthetic skin, which has been around for a while, but it looks extremely lifelike. And this right here is why you're coming to the project. We have a individual who resides in Hong Kong who has a very, very long and, as far as we knew, disease that was taken care of, leprosy. But we believe that we may have a way to fix them. And you can definitely see like a piece of tissue underneath, like it's on a monitor, but it's through a microscope lens. A piece of tissue that's affected with leprosy, and you can sort of see it like microscopically breaking down. But they walk over with a small dropper.
Can I judge intentions on that one? See if he actually means to fix this person, or if there is a person at all. I don't know.
Sure.
All right, let me find out. What do I roll? Well, plus int. All right. Oh, nice. 5 hits.
5 hits. It seems 100% genuine. But they walk over with a small dropper that maybe has a couple beads of liquid inside of it, but it's a red crimson, and drops it on the piece of tissue. And you see the the skin begin to mend itself slowly but surely and regenerate and become full. But not only does it become full, you can see like the coloration goes back to normal. Now, we're able to fix this, but the issue is cyberware is involved. And you're one of the few people that have been able to take cyberware of large quantity and slowly turn it to BioWare, or at least you and your team. So, that'd be your project. Trying to make sure we can turn this formula into something that works and is compatible with Cyber and BioWare.
And do you know what type of cyberware we're dealing with, or
Any of it. From the tests we've been able to conclude, it almost kicks out any cyberware at all, interior or exterior.
definitely would be a challenge for sure. But looking at the technology that's in here, I'm sure you've got the tools available. Um, this offer, would it extend to any of my team that I've been working with?
If you feel necessary, we'd have to do a background check, especially with the concern that we experienced at the hospital last time I was there. But if you feel like maybe not bringing him into as technology, but maybe if we could do the research, have him specialize as a research team at your hospital. Maybe give him a pay increase if that's what you're looking for. But as far as technology, I mean, we may be able to take a couple, but the whole team of 6, unfortunately, I don't think we have the room for, as well as the new director.
And is this the only project that you guys are working on currently?
Oh, no. This is just the one where your expertise comes into play.
Well, you've definitely given me more to think about. However, I think we have another issue at hand that's a little bit more time sensitive.
Indeed. All right. Everyone keep going. Make sure you guys take your lunch. Don't have any more lawsuits or anything like that going around.
You can afford it.
I thought this was supposed to be some like evil corp. Like this is actually genuinely potentially helpful to people.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
As you,
Like De La Rosa look like, fuck are you planning?
you guys go ahead and exit back through, and you get laser one more time, just for good measure, as you guys go ahead and exit out of the lab and head back into the hallway. Please, look inside. Do you want to take that drink to go, Hardwire?
I sure do. Then I grab the whole bottle.
Perfect. De La Rosa sort of smiles and pats you on the back. Please.
I'm already getting tipsy. This is I was trying to drink as much as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm out the shit out of you.
It should be friends. I just don't get it actually, but it's fine.
As you guys all get back into the elevator, and head up one more floor, so you guys are on the 71st floor now. You guys see a very thick, as you guys were able to go through different floors, like the floors are relatively thick, to be able to hold everything that's on each floor. But this one is extremely thick when you guys go up, and you go see why, as there are 4 planes that are lined up side by side, facing forward. As you guys seem to, the 72nd floor is a hangar.
Well, that's
I
pretty cool.
don't. I mean, I understand how you take off. I'm assuming y'all just out the window, but how in the world do you land in here without smashing windows?
Well, I mean, scientists are the only thing that we headhunt.
Engineer,
Some sort of chocolate factory.
Engineers, pilots.
magicians who can teleport planes into hangars. Who knows?
That'd be
Crazy.
silly.
Either way, we should get going. But do you want to double back on this whole karma being in trouble thing?
Karma?
Co being in trouble. Co
I was
being
like,
in
wait,
trouble.
hold on.
Hold on, I didn't sign up for
Karma,
this.
what'd you do?
You're
I
always
was
in
probably
trouble.
somehow, yeah.
This time the sign said nudity allowed.
Yeah. Yeah, the knot was covered by a branch. I was there.
We have some research to do. To see exactly who took some information from us at the same time as the data breach, which would be, not saying impossible, but extremely unlikely. And I'm sure Konami and Hardwire can understand that typically if one decker is occupied into taking care of getting something, you notice another Matrix icon or another individual in the Matrix. So if they didn't take what it was, then someone else used the door that they made. And that's an even bigger concern. That's maybe enough to alleviate the wanting. But until our findings are conclusive, they stay as they are. And if any of you are interested in making 35,000 million, let me know.
Okay.
As you guys all get onto the plane, or is there anything you guys would like to do prior to getting onto the plane?
Why is your elevator so slow?
I'm just gonna push him. I'm just gonna like grab my wife, be like, no, I'm gonna lead him this way.
Probably
Good,
good.
thank you, appreciate it.
I'm actually going to do something I don't think I've done before, but I would like to ascend De La Rosa.
Probably not Delaware. Probably like a double.
Who knows?
It's probably Hardwire.
Dun dun dun.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pre-edge it.
That awkward moment where he's like, "You've ascended this man before. It's Kamazatsu." And you're like, "Oh, right."
I'm half expecting.
My butt's tingling.
Wait.
I had made a deal with
dead.
I made a deal with Josh that if Kamasatsu was near, my butt would tingle from where he shot me in the butt.
It's true.
It's a scar.
6
show
hits
you.
total.
6 hits. Completely mundane. Human. No no sicknesses.
Abnormality.
That's a
Human?
hard word. Maybe that's might be wrong. I might be looking at the wrong part.
So last time you said that he had like shaved down ears, so I was kind of curious.
If he's mundane, let's ruin his day.
Wow.
Mundane people are worthless.
True.
You heard it here first, chat. Mundane people are.
Hey, Hardwire. Fuck
worthless.
you.
There's nothing a mundane
I have
person-
saved all of your asses multiple times.
You don't even know.
There's nothing a mundane person can do that can stop us. Nothing.
Unless they're a CEO of a very powerful mega corporation.
Are you?
Nah,
Are you
bro.
like, are
We
you
got
like
magic.
whispering this to yourself, or you say it because it's something I just be like? I'm just gonna like look at my peanut and be like, "This would kill you."
You're not mundane anymore.
I was, and this still would have killed you.
Not before my magic would have killed you.
A very similar device almost killed you in Toronto.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Does your magic Can you ascend drones carrying fully automatic light machine guns?
It just looks like a blur in the astral. Can't tell what it is.
Sounds good.
I'm not even there because I'm across the world and magic.
Oh,
Okay,
Got him.
we'll see about this. Why is everybody being so mean to me today? I take another drink.
Did you have a thought before?
I did.
I mean, we can get back to it. Come back to it.
Mundane. Human.
Cute or not?
I mean, to each their own.
DTF?
Maybe.
You say QAnon?
Yep.
I mean, if anyone is, it's ads technology.
Right. Dobrik, how old are you, and how wrapped up in? You're not really wrapped up in the whole, corporate scene, are you?
I've got something. Hold on. I've got tech companies. No, that's not really. Nope.
Okay.
Then nation politics. Not really in the corporate scene.
Okay, cool.
I am 58 years old.
Okay.
I have corporate espionage.
Not quite. You do see that there is a spell taking place, a 4/6 illusion spell.
Gotcha. That kind of has answered some of my questions. Have I recognized that Sig before?
No.
It's Penelope or Isabel or whatever.
Penelope's a different game, Matthew.
True. That is true.
You guys get onto the plane. As discussed, there is 2 pilots. There is a chef on board. But all of you guys smell something very familiar.
Fish.
It is a large pepperoni pizza with extra cheese and breadsticks.
Karma actually floats.
Get it,
He doesn't know levitation, but it's almost like it lifts him up.
This is where Jim shows up and carries you to the pizza.
Right. De La Rosa will pop in. Well, it was a weird request, but your food is back there. It was just prepared probably like 15 minutes ago. It was just finished, so should still be nice and warm for you guys.
I need some.
The chef
Let's
does
do-
have a full kitchen in the back, so if you guys need anything, please let them know.
I am sad snacking this entire flight. And sad drinking, probably.
Dobrik will go ahead and pick off the pepperonis off of the pizza and then have at it.
For the first time, you've never tasted this before.
Is it real
It's
cheese?
real
It is
cheese.
real cheese.
Oh, babe.
It pulls.
Konami, I can't tell you how good this feels in my mouth.
I'm so upset that I'm missing out on real cheese. 'Cause I bet that's real meat pepperoni too.
You know what? You know what?
Just do it.
Take a bite. Chew it. Spit it out.
Spit it out.
What,
Just do it.
what's going to happen?
It's real cheese. You can't pass this up.
I'll do it if you do it. We've got a plenty of a flight. I can be sick, and then we'll be fine by the time we land.
Well, I mean, there's no reason for both of you guys to be sick.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't give
The-
a shit.
the
I'm not
chef
a
will
foodie
look
like
over.
you are.
Are you guys lactose intolerant? I could make one that doesn't have real cheese.
Oh no! It's fine. It's fine. I have a weird stomach as it is. It's not lactose or anything. I just really sensitive stomach. But this is gonna be great. Thank you so much.
Why are we hiding from the as technology?
Because the less people know, the easier it is to live.
I think
I
that
don't
might
get
be
it.
the truest thing Konami's ever said.
I mean, I would agree, but it's literally as technology. Like, I'm sure he has to fulfill orders like the ones that we want all the time.
What kind of you guys? I can make you guys something else.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a piece of pizza. I'm not gonna eat it yet. I'm just like
When you
thinking
pick up
about
the
it.
pizza, when you pick up the piece of pizza, it's well cooked. It's thick as well. There a little bit of grease drips onto your hand, but when you pick it up, the cheese actually like pulls from the pie.
Oh,
I'm currently hungry.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Is Giordano's still open?
Right.
I've made my own cheese before, but this cheese is like
I'm about to get up from this chair and go make a pizza.
I'm
way
going
better
for it.
than rat cheese.
I'm going in.
Okay, you go ahead and take a bite. It is
The biggest bite I can muster.
the most delicious food you've probably ever eaten in your life.
I'm upset.
Don't swallow
Hey,
it.
Ko, watch this.
I'm a little mad about this by now.
What?
Karma actually cast double image just so he can eat it twice.
I'm a little upset about the fact that I can't eat all of the pizza right now.
I'm just gonna kind of put my hand around the chef and just kind of lead him to the back of the plane and explain to him, I'd like some blood.
What?
I
Like,
still have
you
my
wanna-
helmet on.
You want a steak
I
that
want
is
the soccer
rare?
blood.
You work for Az Technology. You're telling me you've never had a weirder request?
I mean, I've had requests for a zebra, but that's about it.
Is De La Rosa still here?
No, they're no longer on the plane.
Are we like leaving?
I mean, you guys like you can hear like the engines begin to spin up, but you guys haven't left yet.
Like, did you prep the food on this plane, or did they send somebody else to prep? Like, did they bring your food on here for you? And
The
then you just showed up?
ingredients. I
Yeah,
mean, there's
they-
no
they-
food here.
Okay, but they gave you somebody else put the ingredients on the plane, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Can I check that fridge real quick? I'm just gonna like pop open the fridge. Do I see any blood in there?
Not a bit of blood.
Come on, inconsiderate. He knew what we were.
Just I'm gonna go like as because I don't want to be rude to the chef. I'm just gonna as soon as his back turns, I'm gonna go. Bleh.
We're gonna put it.
I don't know. I just have this handful of like chewed up pizza now.
Karma puts out his plate. He's like, you're gonna just throw
Yep,
that away.
There you go. That.
You're gonna
Can-
eat
Can,
like baby bird food.
can HM
You just got mama birded from Konami.
can HMVV be passed through saliva or is it only blood?
We'll find out.
We don't know. We had a similar conversation last week. It was
With
bodily
other bodily
fluid was
fluids.
what was a possibility, but unsure.
I think I
I'll,
asked
I'll,
Dobrik
I'll
to look
microwave it
into
for 30 seconds, just to be safe.
Yay.
I'm just gonna like as I'm in the back kitchen area, I'm just gonna like take my helmet off and kind of like put it on its little hook that's on my backpack, and then just like reach back there and grab a blood pack, and then just kind of like look at the chef like all non-conspicuous, just kind of like and like show him the fangs, kind of be like give him a little wink, like stab into it and be like, it's just between you and me. Just like drink it as I walk away.
You see the chef sort of like just stare.
I walked out of the room. I let him be by himself.
The rest of you guys begin to hear like I said, the engine spinning up as you guys begin to take off towards the Isla de la, or yep,
San Martin.
Saint Martin.
And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh man, I don't want to take this position. That's a pretty cool lab.
Take it. It seems like we might be able to,
It's a trap. I don't know how or why, but it's a trap.
I like Mason's like, I thought these were bad guys.
Yeah, the science actually looked really helpful. I think I'm right there, getting close to him off the hook.
He's like, you know what?
Hey,
He's the one-
best intentions are.
They're the one with the problem. So I mean, come on.
There's about to be two of us with a problem.
How's the
Not the
saying go?
Civil War.
Saying that I'm not a good hacker.
Is that why you're drinking so much?
Yes, I'm very sensitive.
I thought that I missed something like big.
My
that
device
happened.
got bricked.
First
Every
black
time I turn around, people are like, "Oh yeah, mundane people. We don't need them in our lives." And then Taylor Olson's like, "I don't even need hackers. You're just trash. Only two of you are valuable to me." And I'm like, I just want to be important.
Hey, you're important to me.
I'll never remember that.
No,
I
Without you,
have
I
a
would
bottle
have
of
phones
scotch
to
in my
break.
system.
Right. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out tonight. I really do appreciate it. Next week should be a very, very interesting session as you guys will make landfall on the island.
That's what you think.
Maybe. Who
I'm
knows?
putting this plane in the pond. Here we go.
Oofs. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming hanging out. Make sure you guys check out some of our wonderful cast members as they have their own content that they do take care of. Make sure you guys go and follow twitch.tv/IanFlux. They play a lot of League. They do a fantastic review of games and do some sweet commentary for it. They've been playing some Civ 6, I think it was, today.
That's
I
what we
hope that
spent.
becomes a regular thing.
That's what I spent the majority of today doing.
That is fantastic. But yeah, and also make sure you go check out their YouTube channel as well. They post.
I just got a community strike.
Did you really?
Yeah, for this last video, I got community striked for it. I
For
think it's
what?
the thumbnail. It
all
said,
the meat grinder and the blood.
yeah, it says harmful or dangerous content, and
if Dr. Seuss is getting canceled, you need to watch the thumbnail.
so I'm just a little confused. I'm gonna appeal it, but I just got a community strike for shoutcasting.
You're
and-
so hardcore. I wonder if it's because you said LOL esports and you're not actually part of the esports
No,
scene.
because it says harmful or
Harmful,
dangerous
yeah.
content.
Yeah, it's probably because the ground meat you have on there. Guys, watch how you grind the meat. Is all I'm saying.
That's so dumb.
Yep.
I mean, I've got 2 strikes on my Twitch channel for drug suggestions. So, go us.
What are you gonna do about it?
Right, exactly.
Way to go, Karma.
I think we actually know who to blame.
One of them was before Karma's time. Okay, calm down.
Might have been my 0 then.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, also make sure you guys go check out twitch.tv/jrobin7x, I think it is.
I actually have a legit set schedule now.
Yes, and they've been playing some Valheim, which has been fantastic to watch. So make sure you guys go check them out as well. Make sure you go over and check out Travis, aka Hardwire, on their YouTube channel. They have been some sweet analysis of minor league games for League of Legends. So make sure you guys check them out. Also, P.S. They're a fantastic coach. If you guys need to learn how to play the game, this is the man to learn how to play some League of Legos. But other than that, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Ian, how about you give us a shout out for that sweet Geek Elite Media?
All right, gang. Do you like podcasts? I mean, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts on my commute to and from work because, day jobs are a thing. But I would strongly recommend checking out geekelitemedia.com and seeing all the different kinds of podcast content that they have. If you want to hear more of my fantastic voice here, I am on a podcast that we record every Wednesday called Journey into Mystery, where we review. At first, we were going through the Marvel Cinematic Universe and seeing what would happen in the future, like if there's any information we could glean to predict the future. Now we're going back through all of the Marvel properties. We started all the way back in the 70s with the made-for-TV Spider-Man movie. It was trash. But we're having a good time. We're laughing about it. But any sort of nerdy pop culture literature, history, anything that you could want, they most likely have a show for you. So check them out, geekelitemedia.com, and don't forget to geek out.
Oh yeah. And then Donnie, where can people go to see podcast forms of past episodes, past seasons, and going into future episodes?
Oh yeah, you can catch past episodes, past seasons. I've only got season 1 and season 3. One day I'll get season 2 of We Run the Night uploaded to anchor.fm/We Run the Night RP. You can also catch it at Spotify.com or, wherever else you find podcasts. I think eventually they'll all be added there. Just search for J Brews, search for We Run the Night, and also catch it on Geek Elite Media.
And just to tag a little thing on there, whatever podcatcher you use, Spotify, Apple Music, the whole whatever one it is, make sure rate and review the show, because that does help us with suggestions. So give us that good review, and that will help boost our signal to other potential runners out there that want to listen.
Thank you. That's going to be it for us tonight, guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We are going to go right over to TT2KB. So make sure you guys go ahead and give them a holler. Let them know that J Brew sent you. If you guys got the email, make sure you spam the email. Fill that chat up, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow with some Tarkov. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.